from the Mexican down the street.
Gotta get me one of them, dude.
You got to find those trunk sellers, in the cars, the ones hanging out by the flea
CPU
market.
is like my bottleneck right now. It's old shit on me. Upgrade it. But if I upgrade my CPU, I gotta get a new motherboard too.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, I think I probably could get a better CPU that fits this motherboard, but it wouldn't be worth it. Wouldn't be much enough.
Right. So once Anthony's in, Anthony texted me and said he was 5 minutes out. Um, Once he's in, we'll just start. And if Cotton jumps in, he jumps in. If not, then we'll see.
Take that.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. So,
I'm still learning how to use my computer again. It's been so
There
long.
can only be one.
I forgot what a computer does.
um,
It supplies you with porn.
My phone can use that.
You have created an ML.
right.
Text him real quick and see.
I've got an unopened crate in my PUBG inventory on Steam for some reason. Why I can't find it.
You'll never play that game.
I haven't played it forever. I just noticed something I had in my inventory that wasn't there before. Maybe we'll just get Twitch streams. I'm not going to anymore, actually.
Unless you could play it in VR in like one of those full bodysuit things.
In VR, I want to play it to where I can chase down people with an axe and there's nothing they can do about it.
Just to relieve the tension and stress.
Why does
It's like,
Steam
it's
ask
like
me to
30
fucking
years
verify
ago
my
you
email
put
like
on
I
your
did in
headset and that's when we would play D&D, real virtual D&D world.
That'd be pretty cool.
Unless you're playing like Call of Cthulhu or something.
D&D would be 100 times better if there were like any kind of visual interface at all.
Yeah,
I'd be a lot more interested, to be honest.
yeah. Divinity 2 came up with something like that. Um,
Yeah, yeah, the DM mode or whatever.
hmm
That's
But
pretty cool. I
weird.
just don't have the resources and creativity to create it.
Yeah. Well, if everybody had $60 to buy the damn game.
I've got it.
Most
I've
of us
got
have
it.
it, I think.
Y'all
It
do?
went on sale recently.
Who the fuck doesn't have it?
I don't.
It was on
Anthony's
sale
not
for
one.
like $2 off.
Yeah, I didn't.
It
I
went,
I
it
haven't
went on
bought it.
30% off. Oh, really? Yeah.
I'll wait for Christmas to come around
You
and then I'll
you
buy
guys
it.
made more money than me, and you're worried about a game. One game.
I like to save my money. I'm buying Pokemon Pikachu. Okay, so you guys can go
Oh
suck it.
my god.
Me and me and the boys, we love playing Pokemon. So I'm so glad that they finally came out with it.
Like poking each other's moms.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Pokemans.
I think Pokemon's
I only
great.
drink energy drink because I'm old and I can't stay up past 10 o'clock if I don't lately. I
That's
have
right.
gotten rid of it.
I'm super excited that they came out with it on Switch. The boys and I have been looking forward to it all year.
Who the hell are you talking to, Jacob?
Everybody.
I feel like I'm missing like half of the conversation that you're having with some person who's not present.
I was having it with David, yes. But have you not seen the Pokemon Pikachu stuff for the Switch?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, they finally put the Pokemon game on a platform instead of the DS, and it can connect to your Pokemon Go account. And
Really?
yeah, and you can play two players on the game. So you and a friend can both play at the same time and do team battles. And so me and
Can I kill my friend in game? Or it's just by watching?
no, it's still children rated.
Children
Sun or Moon game, you can you can smack your Pokemon. it, it gives you an option to clean them, feed them, and do all that stuff, but you can slap them in the game. But they get really upset and their stats go down.
Just training up a bunch of future Michael Vicks.
Let me punch this creature that produces electricity out of its fucking tail in the face.
It works.
Punch this 2 million volt creature right in the forehead. This mobile power plant. Dude, that is a great idea. I would capture a bunch of Pikachus and use them to fucking power some power plants.
Wasn't that in the first game that they had electrodes that did that? Uh,
Yeah, that's their only job.
yeah, is to power up all the electricity.
Power up. Why can't it power up an electric chair?
Did y'all see the preview for the Pokemon movie?
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
Menace.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Haven't
I'm gonna go see that.
stuff about it.
Who dat?
I got.
Looks pretty good.
I-
What's up, dude?
I'm sorry I'm so late.
It's all good.
No, dude, it's okay. We'll
9 minutes, none of us will ever get back from our life.
You said David?
It's 9 minutes from our life we'll never get back or whatever. No?
Are you playing too?
Am I?
Hey, I gotta go pee.
Do you? Do you want to play?
I don't know, man.
I can. I'll do it. You can just sit in and listen and play World of Warcraft.
Nah, I'm not playing WoW. I got bored of the newest expansion. Really put me to sleep. Not really. I shouldn't blame the expansion. It's just that I was playing Assassin's Creed and I was playing Red Dead Redemption, Spider-Man, all these games that are better.
Yeah. Red Dead is really fun.
I bought the Mega Man Anniversary Collection.
Saw that.
That's what I've been playing.
Are they good ports? Or trying to get it looking shitty?
Dude,
now?
it's perfect. I think they updated a few of the graphics.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Justin, but yeah, $60 for all the Mega Mans 1 through 11. 11's the new one that just came out.
Yeah.
1 through 11,
That's the
and
one
then
they
X.
graphics.
Yeah, X
I wish
through
they'd make a new
X9
Mega Man X. That's what I want.
or X8. My bad, X through X8.
They need to make an X9.
I've never played X7 or 8.
I'm not really 100% interested.
All right. So, if you guys are ready to start, we'll start, and then if Cotton decides to jump in, we can. Anthony, the big news is that Jarrett is out. He's not going to be a part of the campaign.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's out, and Jeremy is going to take his spot. So.
Nice. Dude, that's like the best fucking news I've heard all day.
So, yep. So we're gonna go. So we're gonna start if everybody's here and ready to go.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So for a recap for last week, you guys fought Sheila. She surprised you guys in the middle of the night with her band of pirates, the goblins and orcs. And you guys successfully repelled her attack and almost killed her, Anthony. 1 point away.
Oh,
Very, very good. Good job. And they took off running, and Forrest, the ship captain, is pursuing her and chasing her. You guys, 3 of the sailors' bodies are on the deck, chopped down. There's a bunch of goblin pieces from Nernoth and Jules and Cray just going to town, hacking all over the place. And It's in the middle of the night. The storm that was uh, assaulting y'all's ship has disappeared. And Forrest is yelling at you guys to start helping out to move the ship and to pursue her. So, are you guys ready? We'll jump right in.
We want to first off, first action. This is what I want to do. I want to start hacking heads off of these goblins for money.
Okay. Okay. They get
So
money
that's what I'm doing right now.
for each goblin. Okay. So there were 12 enemies to start, and Sheila, an orc, and a goblin made it out alive. So that means you have 9 heads.
While he's doing that, I want to look for anything that closely resembles a longsword, grab it, shove it in my little sheath, and then just help Force with whatever she wants.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Mhm.
Did you get the count on those right? Because didn't 3 of them leave to stab Jarrett's body to death?
No. One of them shot him with a bow, and that's what finished him off. The other 2 went after you. One of them went after you guys, and another one went for the sailor that was at the helm. And
Oh, I thought they jumped ship into that small boat.
no, they did not jump and ship into the small boat. Basically, one of them went over to the edge of the boat to see where Sadistic had taken off, and he saw him laying in the rowboat and took a shot with his bow to make sure that he was dead and wouldn't be a part of the fight. And the other 2 took off to fight, like I said, you guys and the sailor at the helm. So, yeah, so that's where we left off. Yes, you do find the longsword, Damien, and you can add that. You guys all have access to the compendium now, which is the little eye token up in the top right. You guys can search up rules and all that kind of stuff.
The Eye of Sauron?
Basically. So you can add the longswords and everything to that, to your inventory, Damien. But Tristan, or not Tristan, sorry. Forrest yells out, "Hey, Gary, Larry, get your asses into work. Start showing these guys how to make this ship move faster. Stop crying, you two. Don't worry about your 3 brothers. Poor Terry, poor Barry, and young Melvin. may,
They signed up for.
may they rest in peace or pieces." And he kicks Melvin out of the helm's area and takes the helm. And Gary and Larry, the 2 other sailors that came up after you guys have, they kind of got tears on their face, and they're telling you guys. One of them is pointing towards the lantern, saying, "Go light the lantern so we can see at least something. It's too dark up here for us to see effectively." And then one of the other guys is pointing, or Larry is pointing at the ropes for the sails, telling you to start turning them, pull on the pulleys. So who wants to do what?
I'm gonna run over to some random ropes and just start yanking on it and see what happens.
Okay, roll.
Cut it or whatever.
Let's see. What to make you roll for trying to do that? Let's roll a.
No idea which rope is which. I see some ropes and start pulling on them.
Yeah, just start roll an intelligence checks to just see if you can see if the rope is attached to something that seems useful.
What about maybe a survival check? Wouldn't that kind of fall underneath it?
Well, if he's trying to see if the ropes are gonna be if the ropes that he's yanking on are gonna work, it would be more of an intelligence check. If you guys were trying to guide and steer the ship yourself without the help of the other crew members, then yes, it would be a survival check. But yeah, you see the a cord that's a rope that's attached to one end of the mast, and as you tug on it, the mast starts to turn, and um, you see the sails finally catch the backwind that seems to have come up, and they poof out, and Forrest yells, "Hey, good job, dragon!"
With this good feeling of intelligence I just have, I just start yelling out like random shit. Raise the anchor, hoist the fucking sail. Good work, guys. Get the poop deck swabbed. Hard to starboard. Thinking I'm all smart.
All right. What do the rest of you guys? What are y'all doing?
What else is there to do?
Light the lanterns. Some of you could start cleaning up the deck of all the bodies.
Start lighting the lanterns.
Okay. So
Start tossing bodies overboard.
Yeah,
cause
tossing
them to
bodies
behead
too.
them.
okay. Gary kind of please don't toss my brothers over. We'll want to bury them.
That's actually not pirate standard.
Well, these aren't pirates. They're merchants. They don't give a shit if you throw the goblins over. But
That's not sea standard.
well, they're our brothers. Please, just out of respect, just allow us to bury them when we get back home, if we make it home.
You get to sit with the rock.
That perfect. Damien, you successfully light the two lanterns on the back of the ship, and as you light them, the rest of you guys notice there's the top of the deck is just pretty much flooded with blood. And it seemed like the tidal wave that came through. There's just one portion of the ship that's just clean, and the rest of it's just covered in blood and gore. Forrest yells out, it looks like she's making her way to the shoreline. Hurry, hurry! Two of you go grab the back rope and turn those sails more."
Aye, Captain.
So the ropes are kind of getting a little tougher, so both of you roll an athletics check. Yeah, both of you just yanking on it, especially you, Nernoth. You kind of turn the top part of the mast more, and you can hear the creak of the wood as it's being turned faster than what Jules is able to do it. But eventually, Jules aligns with the two of you. The cog that you guys are on starts picking up a lot of speed, and you guys seem to be getting closer to her. But you guys, let's see. Damien, roll a perception check. With disadvantage, sorry, because it is dark outside and you don't have dark vision. You can see the outline of Sheila's ship in front of you. It doesn't seem like you're getting closer, but you can definitely see that Forrest is at least guiding you guys along the same trail that she's on. But within about 10 minutes, you guys start getting a lot closer to shore. She seems to be moving a little faster than you guys, and her boat seems to be sitting a little higher. And eventually, she makes a turn along the shoreline, and her ship cuts into what looks like a ravine.
Damn, witches use a magic.
And Forrest, oh God damn it! She made her way into the ravine. All right, boys, we're gonna pull up along the shoreline, and you're gonna have to take the rowboat. This cog is too deep to be able to make it up the land river.
Very well.
I'm gonna send give a signal to Mia to pull ashore and try to keep track
All right, and Mia was sitting on the top crow's nest, and she takes off and starts flying towards um, Sheila's boat where it turned into there. So Forrest, uh, Gary, and Larry start pulling on the ropes and start pulling up the sails. And the ship starts to slow down, and Forrest drops the anchor about 300 feet from the shoreline and walks over to the rowboat. All right, gentlemen, this is the rowboat. You'll have to take it in there. And
Before we go,
yes,
do you have any health pots?
no, I do not. We took off pretty abruptly from Sir Damien's orders. Per Damien's orders, we came out here without really preparing necessities.
Do you have any regular pots?
We have some barrels of fresh water.
Let's go ahead and get on there. He who strikes first strikes last.
Okay. He throws a ladder over the side of the ship, and you guys, as you guys make your way onto the rowboat, you see the body of Sadistic laying there with this black arrow protruding from his chest, and his eyes are open in shock. Cray says, "I'll stay on the boat just in case if she comes back." And the four of you, is your squire going to come with you, Damien?
No, he's gonna stay on the boat. I'm gonna scream at him to stay on the boat and take care of the goddamn horse. I swear to God, if it isn't standing when I come back, I'll be hell to pay.
He nods his head. Yes, yes, sir.
At this point, can we loot Jarrett's body? Because he had like 3 platinum on him.
Yes, you can. Roll an investigation check. He is a rogue, so he'll have some hidden pockets and stuff.
Check his anus.
Yeah, you're able to find his money. He had 3 platinum and 20 silver pieces, or 20 gold pieces. I'm so sorry. You guys do find on his body a rapier, 10 darts, 2 daggers, a short bow with 20 arrows, a bag of ball bearings, a component pouch, a grappling hook, a hunting trap, 50 feet of rope, 4 rations, and this weird looking double bladed scimitar that seems to be connected, and it's actually laying in his hand, and it kind of looks like a staff with these 2 scimitars sitting off the sides of it on the either end. So that is what you guys find on him. Y'all can. He actually had 5 platinum, not 3 platinum. Sorry.
I'm gonna take at least one of those platinum, and I don't know what these other guys are gonna do.
I guess we divide it up even.
Right.
Yeah,
I
throw
guess
it all in a
I'll
big
take
stack. I guess I'll take one of those platinum as well.
Okay.
I'll
So-
take a platinum and 5 of the gold.
Okay.
You guys good with that?
Yeah,
Sounds like
whatever. As long as I get this motherfucker going.
You got the rope. Do you? All right. Does it? Man, how am I gonna? How do I get his equipment into the thing? There's a list of stuff. He has quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the rest of it.
Yeah, he has a poisoner's kit, a thieves' tools kit, a bunch of magic wizard stuff, a lamp with oil. So
Can we explain this magic wizard stuff?
it's the component pouch, chalk, candle, bell. Yeah, it's just basic stuff. He does have a spell book, but as you guys look through it, you aren't able to comprehend what it's saying.
I don't mind holding on to that just in case.
Okay, you can add a spell book, and then I will send you stuff if you ever get it translated.
And then I am going to pick up his dead cold body and throw it in the water.
And sploosh, and you kind of see this fin pop up, behind you, and then nothing. Okay, and so Forrest throws the rope off and sends it to you guys. Says, "There's 2 oars in there. Um, good luck, mates, and we hope to see you again soon."
Thank you, Captain.
Okay. So who's taking oars?
You just want me to add that in D&D, right? D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
I guess I'll take the left oar.
I'm just gonna toss sadistic off the side of the
Okay. All right. So you're gonna take an oar, and who else is taking an oar?
I guess I'll take an oar.
Okay. All right. So I need both of you guys to roll an athletics check. Yeah. So you guys start pushing up, and you're kind of going against the stream. And Jules, every 2 strokes that Damien is putting into that water, you're just not experienced with the boat enough. You're just to be able to do it one, and Damien has to like correct the boat from turning sideways.
Big eye, never
What race is it?
He's dragonborn.
Never send a dragon to do a human's job.
um,
Ouch! Is there not a rudder?
uh, yes, there.
In a rowboat?
It's a rowboat.
Rowboat.
It's a rowboat, so it does not have a rudder. It's meant for
Worth asking.
yeah,
Old boats, sometimes they put rudders on.
yeah. On certain rowboats, sure, but this one is more.
Just gotta row one side.
It's a safety dinghy, right?
Yeah, it's basically just to get to shore if they have an issue. Who all has dark vision?
I do.
Not me.
Okay,
I do not.
Ke-
See dark people.
Kevin. Okay.
I'll be the lookout then.
Yeah. So roll a perception check.
With advantage.
Are there gunshots?
That's what it sounds like.
Just normal.
Perception, right?
Yep.
See, hear that?
It's the ship. I have a pirate ship creaking.
Oh, okay.
I'll change the sounds. Oops.
World War II out here.
Really?
World War One ended about a
Are you
year
serious?
ago, so turn on World War One sound effects. Over the top, boys.
Oh damn, yeah. So you're going and you're trying to help them navigate, and you're having a hard time seeing over Jules and Damien and Antonius. Sorry, that's loud. I'll turn that down.
Loud?
Sorry, it's really loud in my headphones.
Adding to their spirits.
So you're trying to guide everybody as best as you can, and you're like, go left, wait, no, go right, no, just keep going straight.
This way is it, you damn blue.
Jules and Damien roll a strength check again.
This frightened guy should be lifting.
Strength.
Or athletics, sorry. My bad.
You can do it.
God damn it! What the fuck? What's up with these rolls?
Thought dragonborns are supposed to be strong.
I ain't never been on a boat, motherfucker. I pull the oar out of the fucking water and just.
Where's your strength?
Yeah,
I look at this.
Damien, need yours.
Wait, did you say that I needed to roll one?
Yep.
Yeah, sure did.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
No.
Athletics?
Yes.
You need more protein.
So, you, Damien, you're as you're rowing, you start to see that boat just start turning around in a circle as Jules is slapping the water with the oar. Um,
I think I got it, guys. I think I got the hang of it.
Antonius, you've been on a boat before. You and Nernoth, both of you can roll a survival check to try to help Jules. You're doing it right, Jules. Don't worry what everybody else is saying.
On the left side of the
Oh,
boat.
skill. Yeah, that's it,
Everything
right?
on the right side is going horrible ways. We just start going further out to sea.
So yeah, Anthony, you're telling Jules, no, you got to put it into the water like this. So with yeah, with the well, with the help of Antonius, you're able to start correcting yourself, but Nernoth is standing behind you like, don't listen to that guy. He doesn't know shit.
You obviously listen to the blue man.
um
Do it better if I had both oars. Give me that oar, Damien.
you guys start pushing forward and going and making your way down the river or up the river pretty slowly. And eventually, you guys do see Sheila's ship kind of docked up on the side, and you guys notice this pretty rundown ruin. It's even noticeable in the dark light. It is darkness, by the way, for everybody that doesn't have dark vision. Nernoth,
That's me.
roll a perception check.
Or not. What your devilish eyes see.
Yeah, so Nernoth, you do see a dock up ahead, and a few structures, what look like tents or huts. You see the building a little better. It looks like a ruined guard tower of some sort, but that's all you're able to see, even in this somewhat moonlit night. Everybody else is pretty having a hard time. Huh?
Wait, over there. There's a dog. Take my word for it.
No, not. What else do you see?
A guard tower.
I'm thinking that we should try to stop the boat anchored to the side of the river here, rest up a little bit, do a little recon.
Okay. Um,
Sounds like
For that.
sounds like a plan from me.
A-okay.
It gives us a chance to, those of us who are slightly hurt to rest up, and for whoever's the stealthiest to go out there and do some investigation.
Gives me a chance to reflect on my rowing skills.
Get your ass up, Dave.
hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello?
Who was that? Who was saying my name?
Hello.
Oh, this is Jeremy. Hey, did I got time to do shit?
Yes. Okay. Um, so you guys pull off to the shoreline. Nernoth kind of guides you into this little side pocket off the river where the current isn't as strong. Okay. I'm going to pull you guys over here so that way I can.
I can't control myself.
Sorry. So you guys can set up how you want to approach her. There you go. You really don't need your
Is there-
health bars and
There's
stuff.
like no moonlight. Is it
There is moonlight out. So whenever you guys were doing the battle, the clouds from the storm was preventing any light coming down. But you guys could see the difference between the goblins and the rest of the crew based upon their height and stuff.
we see like the silhouette of the guard tower?
Yes, you can see the silhouette of the guard tower. And after Nernoth pointed out the dock, Uh, all of you are able to see the dock kind of pointing out into the water. Um, so you guys do make it off into the side, and uh, what are you guys doing?
Short rest.
Let's take a short rest.
Okay, so if you want to heal yourself, you can expend one of your hit dice to be able to do that.
How many hit dice do you get?
As many as you want, but you will lose them until you take a long rest.
Okay. So
For spells, or I guess I don't understand.
You gain back all your spell slots, but to
Short rest?
or no, you gain your level. Sorry, Kevin, you can explain it.
I know for a wizard it has to be half your level
It's half.
plus something.
how does it work again, Jacob? I don't remember how to do this.
Your hit dice
Yeah.
on your
That's what I'm asking about too.
on your character sheets. You have.
Okay, I see. I see where it says hit dice.
Yep, you can just click the hit dice words and it'll roll it for you. And then you just add that value which you roll. Mia does return back from your connection with her. She, you can feel that Sheila is there. She got off, but there are people waiting on you guys to come. And that they're you don't know where they are, you don't know how many there are, but there's a group of things, creatures there. So yep, just add the total to your hit points. Antonius, if you wish to add another one, you can. You gain.
Okay, what is that? What does that take away from them? I guess I'm confused about that. You get as many until the next long rest, and they only go towards your hit.
Yes.
You can only use the hit dice for this specific reason for a short rest.
Yes.
Okay, I might as well use another one then.
You basically get as many hit dice as your level is, and then each your class has a certain hit dice that it can use to recover, and use them during a short rest, and you can use as many as you want during a short rest, and you do not recover them until a long rest.
Yep.
It's what the gods decree.
There we go.
Hold on. Okay. So just add the values to your character. You're good. You're good. So, Justin, you regain all your spells. Your mutagen goes away. So does your Crimson Right. It fades. Jules, you get back all your spells. Paladins are not held to a certain amount. Antonius, you get your half of your levels.
Okay, and a message do something.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and prepare another potency, Jacob.
Okay.
Strength.
Half my levels for what? Sorry.
Your character level, you get half of the spell slots back, and you can pick
Okay.
level 3, level 2, level 1.
Very many spells. That last.
Probably not.
It always rounds down, so if you're level 5, it'll round down to 2. So
Yep.
you get 2 spells.
Yep. Okay. So I guess Cotton is going to be out as well. So,
Did he tell you?
well, he's in chat with Jarrett, and he had,
Oh, not messaging back.
yep. So, okay. Well, there's 5 of you now. It'll be faster. Okay. So you did the mutagen for strength. Justin,
Do what?
you're doing the mutagen for strength.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to apply it after your rest?
I'll just have it ready.
So, which means you have 38 health, which is great. You're good to go. Okay, perfect. All right, so you guys take a short rest. Night starts ticking on a little bit more. The moon. Um, you guys can roll a survival check to see if you know what time it is. Um,
I don't care what time it is. It's time to die.
um, and all right, so your short rest is done. You've created your mutagen. The rest of you guys have kind of healed up. All right, what are y'all gonna do?
So it's morning. Oh wait, never mind.
You can roll a
Uh,
you can roll a survival check to see if you know what time.
Might as well.
yeah, like you just said that.
Yeah, Jules, to you it just seems like it's still midnight. Antonius, yeah, dawn is probably a couple hours away. You can kind of see the faint glow of the sun rising. Um,
I believe the sun will be rising for the next couple hours, guys.
We don't know their positions. We should probably take a formation to where we can cover our back and front.
Would it be better to jump on the ball and do it while it's still a little bit jump on the ball? Do it while it's still a little bit dark, or should we wait?
We should.
Definitely need to hit them while it's dark.
I say we make it like a diamond kind of formation. That way, if they attack us from any angle, we can simply just spin around to face the threat.
okay.
At fifth, we could do a flying V.
Spin and win. I
Or
can do that.
if we have someone who's quite proficient in ranged in attack stuff, a ranged what's it called, talent, they can sit at the back and can form an arrow.
Say we do a
I'll be
rectangle.
the arrowhead.
Okay.
Where's this bitch?
So what formation are we going in? Because right now we've got a weird.
Everybody keeps moving closer and.
So I'm gonna bust out my blade.
Antonius, do you wish to be snug in the arrow?
Okay.
I will be snug with anything.
Must be
There we go. There's our formation. We funnel everyone in. Actually, that's the formation I originally wanted.
Okay. Let me move you guys around to imitate that as you walk in.
Do I need to type anything in there about me taking out my
Nope.
or summoning the hex blade? Okay.
You're good.
Wait, you got a hex blade? That's heresy.
Okay. All right. So it's still pretty dark out. So if ever, excuse me, sorry. So Nernoth kind of guides you guys in the dark. So roll a survival check, Nernoth.
All of us?
Just Nernoth. He's gonna, yeah. So he's guiding you guys along the edge of the lake, trying to make sure that you guys stay within cover, so you can try to get the jump on the Sheila. And as he's guiding you, he puts his hand up and he kind of waves and points forward, giving you guys the signal that you guys are right there on the camp. And all right, so there's a new thing that I've added, which is dynamic lighting. Let me know if you can't see anything, and I'll tell you if you can see something.
I see fear. Darkness.
I see things.
Actually, it looks like I can't. Okay, never mind. At first, I thought I was on one of those pages that has all the assets on it, but then I realized they were layered on top of each other.
Okay.
What the fuck is this song?
It's good stuff, yeah. Uh,
Ready for our pirate themed adventure? I made a knight for our pirate.
I found this group called Ale Storm, and they're a pirate metal band. So all the songs that you guys are about to hear are from them.
Kind of scary
Nice.
'cause I'm the only one standing in the field.
Yeah, so am I.
Okay, so yes, you should be able to see. I'm gonna give you 20 feet of light.
Give me that good old, give me that little light, give me that sookie.
Oh, nice.
I should be able to see more than that, shouldn't I?
Yes. Um.
You fucking wanker. That's so funny.
All right. Don't move your character, Damien. Don't move your character, Damien, because I'm gonna make you guys all roll initiative after a second. Don't roll it yet. Let me add you all to the.
That's right, because we're trying to
You
surprise
fucking wanker.
Okay.
You're all cut, so fuck you all.
It's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie.
Jules, what class?
Choice for me.
Are we rolling? Is that what you said?
Now you guys can.
Jules, win it back. What is your class?
Paladin.
Nice. That means that we can tank the enemy together.
Dude, my rolls are always so fucking low on initiative.
Is there a reason I can see certain stats of the other people, not everybody?
Uh, that I don't know.
Yeah, I can see all of Jules' stats.
You should
Yeah.
not be able to.
Side effect from
I mean,
See the length of my dragon dick?
you should be able to
Hey
see.
guys, no fucking small talk.
Jesus Christ. I just saw how many people are in this first order, and I'm like, God has left us.
No small talk's gonna make us all bored and want to leave.
roll a boredom check.
Apparently, that's what happens.
Someone roll a boredom check. If you roll less than 15, you have to leave.
All right.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Oof,
Alright,
see you later,
see you,
guys.
Damien.
So if I move, I'm still gonna have 20 feet of vision.
Yes, you'll be able to see 20 feet away from you.
All right.
Um,
Should I go ahead and go, or what?
not yet. Hold on.
I'll wait for you. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta. You guys can talk amongst each other what you want to do.
Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna go first.
You want to be my love?
I guess
Inspire us, Antonius.
Scope
I'm gonna
this
look
place
at
out.
As soon as he says I'm gonna go to first, I'm gonna be like, nah, no offense, but you're a little
Who's on
weak
first?
to be fighting side by side with me.
What?
A man that can't even hold an oar in the water properly.
Ooh, shots fired.
Where's my popcorn?
okay, I think that should be everybody.
Why can't I
We
see
ready to do
Jules'
this?
illuminated circle?
Do what?
I can't
Are we
see
ready to do
Jules'
this?
Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to see everybody else's circles.
We're
I
waiting
can
for
see his
Jacob.
full stats and circles.
Unless you're just
You
going
can?
talk, Justin. But yeah, we're waiting for Jacob.
Hold on, Tristan. What were you saying?
I said I can see Jules' stats and circles.
How can you see his stats?
I see his little 3 bars.
Oh,
Go for it.
that I don't know. That's a roll 20 thing, man.
Are you sure I just don't have access to it by accident?
There's nothing wrong with being able to see other people's
But I
bars.
also see his sight though.
It's goddamn
Yeah,
metagaming. That's what it is.
I think I have it where everybody can see it. Let me see. Sorry, roll 20 is acting really slow.
I can't see anyone else's.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, this
I
this
can only see mine, and it looks like one other
Okay,
person.
it makes
Guess
sense. When I
Antonio's.
look at Anthony, I can tell exactly how far he is from death. In real life.
I think I still have Antonius' circle as well.
okay.
Talking about that time I tried to kill myself.
All right. Now you shouldn't be able to see everybody else's stuff. Okay. Okay.
I only see my circle.
All right. It didn't populate. Fucking cocksucker.
Talk
Almost done. So sorry. Roll 20 is acting super slow right now. It's kind of getting frustrating.
While we're doing that, I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Yeah. If y'all need to go grab some beer and stuff, go ahead.
My plan was to skip alcohol and drink coffee.
Okay.
I've already veered from that though.
You could split your hairs and just drink some coffee and tequila.
What? I mean, I love coffee, but I still get that edge, like that focus, from the caffeine.
Yeah.
Because I'll fucking do it. Yeah, no.
A coffee tequila, you mean?
No, just coffee and beer.
Mm.
I'll mix them.
Yeah, man. You know what's good like that is Red Bull and vodka.
I love pirates, but you know what I hate?
Hmm.
Rum.
Yes. God, rum is the worst.
You don't like rum?
Man, I don't at all.
You'd make a terrible pirate.
No, I was telling Peter earlier. Yeah, the only way I would really enjoy rum is if I was a pirate. I'd make myself like it.
Sailor Jerry's all the time.
Sailor Jerry's is different, even though it's so strong, man. Like
Spiced rum.
something about it I like.
That's Captain Morgan.
I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of like Sailor Jerry.
Captain Arthur Morgan. That's the name of the guy from Red Dead Redemption. Arthur Morgan.
Nice.
He dies at the end of the game.
Oh, thanks for spoiling it.
Oh
shit.
shit.
I forgot you were playing against my bad. My
Alright,
bad.
I'm back. Sorry.
It's all good. I don't care.
He doesn't really die.
Gotcha.
Gotcha!
But there are multiple endings, okay?
Yeah.
They just changed the way you die.
Man, I don't know why this is acting so
Never
slow.
played Mega Man X. He definitely doesn't kill Sigma, and Sigma comes back 4 times in the next 4.
Does not happen.
Dude, I think it's this dynamic lighting thing that's making the system slow.
Damn.
Is it RTX?
I don't know.
We're still fucking
Ray tracing?
It's still in development, and so
If you're doing that, I'm gonna use the restroom again.
Have you
This
tried
time I will
downloading
go on a little bit longer
Need a
though.
that's fine.
drive for Roll20? What the fuck is with this empty room? There should be something here. It's like a puzzle I can't solve. Or maybe it's just an empty room. I don't know. Anyway, oh, fucking up.
Almost done. Good God. Next time I won't do so many enemies.
You're fucking up, bud. I paid just shy of 20 apiece for these suckers.
Okay.
You guys ever watch the
Alright, Death, Destruction, and Chaos? Is that what we're doing here?
Yep. So,
Never watched that, David.
What is it?
Letterkenny's?
Do you guys not have David muted? I think I have David muted.
That's probably not a bad idea, actually.
Probably would have been a good idea for Jacob since I ruined the end of Red Dead Redemption for him on accident.
Hey, David, I'm sorry if you've been talking to me. I didn't mean to be an asshole. I had you
That's
muted
okay.
probably because you're like queuing up a lot.
Yeah, if I don't stop.
I won't mute you.
okay. Now we're ready to kill. Alright, so Antonius,
Don't you? What's up?
you are first.
Ain't first
Okay,
or
guys.
last.
Kind of how that
Yes,
works.
unless you light up an area.
Unless you got a better idea.
So
Well, I did before when I could dance lights. But anyways, now thinking. Hold on, give me one moment.
One.
Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun,
moment has
dun.
passed.
I'm gonna move this way.
okay.
What do I press? Let's see how far I travel again.
No, up there on the top right or left, get the circle with the measuring stick and use that. So the way the turn is going to work is you guys are going to go first as a surprise round, and then you'll go. I'll intermingle you guys through. So you guys did get the jump on him.
Oh my
It
gosh.
it looks
If I'm
like
traveling this way, can I like if I see him right here, can I stop? You know what I mean? Can you see where I'm at?
yeah, I can see where you're at.
If okay, I was planning on walking here. I was planning on walking like over here. Let's say if I see something that catches my eye 20 feet away, can I stop in my tracks? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna run over there and I'm gonna yell, guys, I see something. There's a monster in this direction that I'm running, and I'm gonna blade ward.
Okay. Alrighty. And that'll be the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Jules.
Okay.
And then it'll be Nernoth and then Damien.
I'm gonna move right there
Okay.
and smack that guy.
Okay. Go ahead. You hit him. So that was 5, 10, 15.
Fucking song's cool.
Yeah, you go up to this goblin. You can kind of see its shape in the darkness, and you come up to it and just boom, just slice it right in half, and it lets out this cry.
Fuck out of my way.
All right, so he's dead. Okay. You have more movement. Yep, you can move there and do your next attack. Can you guys see what he sees?
I can't see them anymore, so
Okay.
I don't think they can see what I can see.
Right. Okay.
I'm just like strolling through the park, swinging the bad motherfucker, just
Okay.
whistling and slicing up goblins as I stroll along.
All right. So see if you can hit first before you roll the damage.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, shit.
Oof.
My confidence was got overconfident.
Oh, did you guys see that? I don't know why that didn't.
All I see is a roll. I don't know. Oh, I see your roll too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not your full roll, just what dice you rolled.
Right.
Unless that is what you rolled.
Uh,
Sorry about that. I'm back.
no, you're good. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so you kind of turn around the corner of this large mound, and you kind of get surprised by the goblin and swing wide, missing completely. Okay? Nernoth? Do you want to do a bonus action?
I do. I want to pop my potency mutation.
Okay. So you
Give me that strength.
just add that strength bonus.
Boom.
Okay.
It does auto update, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so you can go right next to him. Yep.
That's where I'm going. And I call out a second goblin at 10 o'clock.
Can you ping it?
It wouldn't matter if I could ping it or not. I'm calling it out.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to ping it because he he can't give you. He can say 10.
It didn't exist.
Yeah, he can tell you 10 o'clock, and that's about it. But you won't be able to see where his 10 o'clock is.
But at least know what direction he ran off in.
Yes, you did see him run off into the certain direction. Yes.
Can I get an arrow for what direction?
Yes. I will do that. All right.
What?
He ran off that way.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Okay.
that's right. We're all.
Y'all blind.
Yeah, I only have 20 feet that I can see from me.
Yep. Okay. Nernoth, what are you doing?
I'm gonna fucking pop this motherfucker.
Okay. Do ahead. Go ahead and do that.
Sacred claymore of death.
Jules, you're
That was a
Contagious.
practice
The way you
swing.
talk is contagious.
So I was like, I was flipping it up around my head
Okay.
like a fucking flail, and fucking whiffed
Okay.
hard, right?
Yes.
But I have a second swing. It's a
Yes.
home run.
I totally thought like nobody was talking.
Yeah. No.
Fuck you guys.
I thought you just like
not talking to me.
had such bad diarrhea that you were
Oh no, dude!
sitting
I
there
was
all night.
literally peeing out of my butthole.
I've had that before. It hurts.
I thought you did that like normally.
Yeah, that's normal. I do like 3 days in a row and just fucking take it until I start
Just get a tampon and shove it up your asshole.
Alright. Hey guys, I'm finishing my turn.
Okay.
He's about to tell me how bad I fucked up.
Yeah. You run up. You could see the goblin that Jules is standing in front of, and you come up, and Jules' wild swing, he kind of knocks into you as you come up, and your first one goes wide, and then you turn that blade to go back around and right over its head again.
Look over at Nernoth. Man, this motherfucking super goblin. I don't know what
Damien, it is your turn.
Better watch out for his ass.
Damien shall go 5. Can I move through him if I'm running past him?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that
Yes.
goblin with my longsword for my first attack.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm guessing that doesn't break his AC.
Hold on. Sorry, the system is so slow right now. I don't know why.
I mean, it's not working too slow. Is anyone else having slow issues? You might just need to reload.
It seems fine to me, but Jacob has a lot more stuff.
Yeah, I have a lot more stuff up. Oh my God. Oh, let me put the right pointer on, and maybe that'll help. Yeah, you missed.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my second attack now.
Okay. You missed on that one too.
1 second, let me read something. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. All right.
Only do unwavering mark if I actually hit the target.
All right. So now everybody's going to be going at initiative value. You guys should see your turn order. There's a lot. Alrighty. So Antonius,
Yes, sir.
it is your turn.
I'm gonna head in that same direction.
Okay.
Measure first.
Okay. Okay.
Start heading that way.
You won't be able to go around. They're gonna cost you 5 feet of movement because they're in combat, but you can move right there if you want.
Oh, I just can't see up to that point. I was just gonna start heading that way.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
See over there.
I'm just gonna say, when you get closer to them, you won't be able to.
Yeah. I understand. Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna see him anyway.
Yep. I'm sorry. I forget that you guys can't see. This dynamic lighting is new, so.
Saying I can move right here. No. Was that the spot?
Yep.
I'm gonna run over here. I already got my weapon.
Okay.
Is there a reason why I can't see what they're doing?
Yeah, you don't have a character with sight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
I'm trying to hit this guy. Oh wait.
Yeah, you hit him, and you guys see as this Antonius. You can describe your weapon to everybody.
It's a scimitar. It's kind of reddish and somewhat. You can kind of see through it a little bit. And it's like it's it slightly lights up, not enough to really use it to see anything, but it's glows a little bit, like barely, like to where you can notice it in the dark, but it doesn't really light anything up.
Yeah, so you run up
That's a glow stick.
and you slice right through this goblin, right, cutting it right in half.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
What else do you want to do?
leg one.
Okay. Jules, your turn.
Okay.
I don't know why the music's all fucking up.
Sounds fine over here.
All right, Jules, what are you doing?
Move right there,
Okay.
and all of a sudden, this greenish glowing light starts emanating from my direction.
Okay.
I'm gonna open my mouth and spew out my acid breath
Okay.
in this
Oh
direction.
shit.
Okay.
That direction.
A
There.
lot.
Wait, I can see his light right now.
Yep, because he emitted a light from himself.
Oh, okay. Well, I need to fucking pay attention better, I guess.
No, you're good.
Magical jargon.
Yeah, so let me roll those DCs real quick.
Hell yeah, I can see through his light again.
Yeah, as you guys, Jules runs by you guys, you start seeing this glow coming from his throat, and he just.
That reminded me of the Family Guy.
Oh god! Oh god! It burns! One failed, one passed, and one failed. So two fails. So the middle one passed, and the two in front of you failed. And there, did you mean to roll damage already, or do you want to roll damage yourself?
I mean, I guess
I guess that would.
I'm just gonna take that because I don't want to be cheating and re-rolling just because it's low.
Well, I'm just saying. I thought I had it set up with your character sheet for you to roll damage. So, but it's all right.
I'll
Well,
just take that. That's fine.
I think it. I think it's an auto with the thing that you did. So, okay. So the first one starts screaming out in pain. Ah! As this acid splashes all over it, and the middle one kind of ducks as it gets behind his quote unquote friend and lets him take the brunt of the hit, while the guy behind turns around and what the. Ah!
Well, the middle guy still takes half damage.
Yeah, so he burns up a little bit, but not. He doesn't look as hurt as the other two do. Okay.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna backhand this motherfucking goblin right in front of me.
Okay. So just roll a
Tell me.
d20.
Call him a bitch.
Yeah, you hit him. Roll damage. It's your you don't roll damage. It's your strength. Um, one plus your strength value, your bonus. So what? How much is your strength?
It's 6 damage.
Yeah, you backhand this screaming goblin, and you just smack it so hard its head just does a full 360 spin. Just you can hear the tendon and spine just.
The fuck out of my way.
I just realized I'm very low in the torometer. This is gonna be a while.
Yes, it is. Sorry, I had planned for more people to be here.
It's a lot of fucking goblins. Holy shit.
Okay.
Alright, so that was 2 attacks, wasn't it?
Yeah, your breath weapon, and then your bonus action would be the backhand, the unarmed strike. Um,
Well, no, I still have a bonus action. Those are just two. Those are 2 actions. Those are 2
well,
attacks.
your breath weapon would be an action, and you can do an unarmed strike as a bonus action, and you just don't get any modifiers to the attack damage besides your strength.
Oh, so I could still do one more attack on this guy.
No, you'd be out of attacks.
But you said it was bonus action.
Right.
Are you enjoying this song too, Justin?
This song's funny as shit.
So you're
It's distracting.
so basically you would get 2 attacks per attack action, not a bonus action. So bonus action is a single unarmed strike if that's what you wish to do, and your breath weapon is an action. So your breath weapon would take up the entire action. Um,
Well, I still have something left though, don't I?
just movement. Just movement.
I don't even have.
Do what?
So I don't have a bonus action. That
Yeah.
was my action. That was my second attack and bonus action.
Your main action was your breath weapon, and your bonus action was to backhand the goblin. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I still don't understand how that took up both my attacks and my bonus action.
So your breath weapon is considered an action. It's not an attack. Okay? So you can either attack twice with your your great sword, your bad motherfucker, or you can cast a spell.
Okay, I think I see what you're saying now. So I can either attack twice,
Hmm.
or I can use another attack and then a bonus action.
Yes, a spell, your breath weapon. Yep.
Gotcha. Well, in that case, so I moved 10.
Yep.
So I was right here and I moved 10.
Yep.
Right. So I got 20 more feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up there.
Okay. So this first goblin right here is going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
I don't know why Roll20 is acting like a little bitch. Doesn't
Acting like a David.
does 18 hit?
It does.
Damn. I don't know if that's gonna work anymore, but so this is gonna be with +2, so you'll get 3 damage.
Okay.
I don't know why the music is not playing full songs, but okay. All right, so that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. You see this large orc run up right in front of you, and he's carrying this giant axe. He's gonna take a swing at you. and he hits you with a 22.
Ooh, boy.
And why is that not working? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, keep showing what dice you're rolling. Like it shows D12, and a while ago it showed D20.
Right. I got
You
it.
set it that way.
Well, I thought I'd fix stuff, but it didn't. All right, now you shouldn't be able to see it. Okay, so now you're gonna take 12 points of damage
Okay.
as he comes up to you and. Okay, that's his turn. So this one's gonna turn around the corner and right there. That's his turn. This guy's gonna come up right behind him. All right. So this guy's gonna take a arrow shot at you, Jules, but he's gonna be at disadvantage.
An error shot.
An arrow shot. 12 misses. Okay.
Do a barrel roll.
Barrel roll.
Okay. And this one that you ran past is gonna come up right behind you and try to stab you in your dragon ass.
Bring it on.
Not in his dragon pecker, in his dragon ass, right?
Yeah. He missed. You could feel as the blade kind of hits your back plate armor or your back armor and just scrapes off the side.
I look back at it and I'm just like, nigga, what the fuck you think you're doing?
And then the guy that's standing right next to him is going to take a swing at you and misses.
As he should.
Fucking penis gobblers.
And this guy right here is going to move up right next to you, Antonius. Kind of out of the darkness behind you, you hear this. And does a 22 hit, Antonius?
Sure
22
no.
hit.
Yeah,
I don't think any of us have over 20 AC.
I guess I probably not.
What am I
I'm
supposed to do?
asking.
Armor class?
Yeah, your armor class.
No, it hit.
It's the fuck out of you.
Okay. So he definitely finds a little surprise. You find a surprise as this blade comes up.
Second, but I have my blade ward up.
You do. So that means you'll take
Damage or what?
half damage.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm trying to survive, bro.
You are.
Fantastic, and you're playing well, Anthony.
Thank you. I'm just not already
Effort is all it takes, brother.
halfway drunk. I'm only a quarter way drunk.
Hey, there you go.
I'm there.
Dude, my wicked's getting to me quick.
I think it's been
All right, you take 1 point of damage.
that's good job. 1 point, nice.
Okay. That's his turn. Nernoth, your bad guy senses start tingling as you feel something approaching you from the back. A little butt pirate, I see.
I'm sorry, I couldn't be mature and not laugh.
No, it's all good. That's the point of it.
Funny.
Your PP
Oh, that's
starts
funny.
peaking.
Okay, so in what way do the tingles tingle? Like,
Oh,
how
you
does that work?
you can feel it in your tiefling balls.
Oh my gosh. All right. Tiefloins?
He's tiefloins.
Keep flowing.
They
I like them, man.
they're
Oh, you guys are stupid.
they tingle strong. All right, Nernoth, you were about to go.
Good.
Okay.
Really like how epic the music sounds.
I thought so
Yeah, I
too.
really like this game.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Nernoth, your turn. Damien, you are next.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Can you turn it off too?
But no, I can't hear. I'm on roll 20.
Yeah, he's on roll 20.
I rolled 30.
Shit. Roll 30 joints, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still Justin's turn?
Yeah, Nernoth, your turn. What are you doing?
Badass. Well, can I figure out what the hell's poking me in the butt?
Nothing's poked you in the butt yet. You have your danger sense. Your spider senses are tingling that there's something coming up behind you.
Okay, so that would mean I'd probably would turn and look, right?
Yep, and you can see as these two kind of heavily armored goblins are running up behind you with their swords raised.
Sweet. Alright, then my first action, or my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and invoke the right.
Okay?
And then for the action, I actually want to cast the Armor of Agathis.
Okay? So you'll gain 10 temporary hit points. And Damien, do you wish to move?
Do I need to move out of the way?
Well, Nernoth, do you wish to move? That's all you have left.
Yes, actually.
Okay.
I wanna go right here.
Okay. All right, Damien, your turn.
I got your back, but there are two coming.
I'm trying to think right now if I should go
Antonius.
north.
Okay.
Antonius, do you hear me?
Yes, two are coming.
I'm trying to think if I should go north, try to help Jules, or if I should just stay here and try to defend against what's coming. Fuck it. I'm gonna look at Erna. Do you think you have this?
Got it.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move north then.
Okay.
Move right there. I'm going to take an attack on this. Is that a hobgoblin to my right?
It's a goblin with heavier armor.
I'm gonna go ahead and take an attack on him.
Okay. You chop into him. Roll that damage.
Is he
Yeah.
still alive?
No, you cut him down, just slicing into half. Okay.
I had 8 health.
I don't know what you guys are trying to metagame about, okay? You do have...
It says he has at least 8 health, or at most, I guess.
So that was 20 of my movement. I'm going to then use the other 10 of my movement
Okay.
to get right there. Then I'm going to attack that goblin to my right again.
Okay.
Does that hit?
It does. Yeah. And this kind of charred goblin looks behind him as you slice through it. Okay? You have a bonus action, and that's it.
I'm trying to think if I should take my action surge and try to get rid of the rest of those goblins, but nah, I'll hold off on it. Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
I am a pirate.
You guys need backup, run up to us.
she's going to come around and she's going to.
Oh god, I can barely see her.
Yeah, she's going to actually shoot a beam at you as she comes around the corner.
What was that?
That was me preparing myself to get hit by
Oh.
random magical bullshit.
I thought that was Justin. Jeez.
That was my bullshit protection engaging.
Does a 17 hit?
No, it does not.
All right. So
Oh, I deflect that shit with my shield, whatever the hell.
yeah, so this beam of ice and bright white light just shoots right towards you, and you put your shield, knocking it off to the side. Antonius, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna take a swing at this motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm on that shit.
I really like this game.
They're pretty good, huh?
Does this make him?
Ailstorm.
Hailstorm.
Oh, fuck,
I gotta
never
look
these
these
guys
guys up.
Yeah, you just slice this guy right across its neck, and it's still looking at you with this growl, and the head just kind of rolls forward while the body's still standing there. Okay,
Nice.
you have movement.
Move and use a spell?
You can move and attack again.
Oh, I can't use a spell though.
You won't unless it's a bonus action spell.
Which ones are bonus actions?
If you look at D&D Beyond, that'll be your best bet. I'll help you out real quick. I know it doesn't tell us in the Roll20, but you have your curse, and that's it. But you may want to do the curse.
Now that's metagaming.
Well,
Yeah, Jacob.
I can help. That's my job. Y'all can't help each other out. But
My curse though. I guess I'm looking at my spells and I don't see that.
no, it's under. It'll be under.
4, I guess.
No. It's under on your character sheet. I'm pulling right to it. It's under
I
your
see
features and
I
traits.
see it.
Yep.
On the right side.
Yep.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, these guys are really good. I'm really impressed. I just was randomly looking up pirate themed metal bands and I saw these guys and I was like, oh yeah, everybody's gonna love these guys.
Cantrips can be used as bonus action though, right?
No, they cannot.
Oh shit, okay. Okay, let me read this again then.
Unless it's like bonus action cantrip.
Yeah, unless it's a bonus action cantrip, but your only bonus action is your curse.
Interesting, okay. Cool, well I'll move.
Okay. Alrighty. Move on ahead.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't have pinged that.
No, it's okay. Alright.
Oh.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, but I need to select that one. Oh yes.
Okay, Jules, your turn.
Sorry, I was adding mag spell because it's not in roll 20.
Okay. Sorry.
It's not letting me put it on here, I guess.
Which one are
There
you?
it goes. There it goes.
Yeah, which one are you trying to curse?
That one directly west.
'Kay.
Of me. First one.
Got it. right, Jules, what are you doing?
Damn it. That was the wrong button. Oh well. So this is a second level spell.
Okay.
Not a first level one, but casting branding smite.
Ooh, all right. As your bonus action, perfect.
Yes. And I just yell out as I vertically strike this. What is he? The goblin boss.
The orc boss.
Orc boss. The power of Sargonus compels you.
Perfect.
Swing my bad motherfucker down.
Okay.
Find it. Oh yeah, that shit hits.
Yeah. You can click your bad motherfucker, and it'll roll the attack dice. And the chat, if you just click the bad motherfucker, it'll roll it for you. And you don't have to try to do the dice action.
You mean the damage?
Yeah, it'll roll the damage for you. So, like, in the chat, you see how it says bad motherfucker? If you put your mouse on it, yeah, if you just click that, it'll roll it.
Well, I got to re-roll that one.
Okay. Just re-roll the die. There you go.
Alright, so 12. And then I get 2d6 extra radiant damage.
Yep.
If you look up the code for it, you can actually tell it to re-roll the ones whatever you hit rolls on that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You actually have to go in though and put out the formula, because right now, let me see, that formula is 2d6 plus 5, which is your strength. We just have to do 2d6, and then we have to add something on the end that tells it to re-roll ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay.
So that's 20 damage total.
Yeah, you chop into this guy. He screams out as this radiant fire just starts burning across him. Okay. You have another attack.
Swinging again.
Okay.
Eat my bad motherfucker.
And you hit.
Re-rolling that too.
Okay. So 13. Oh no, it'll be 12.
Yeah.
All right, and you still get your radiant damage because it lasts for 1 minute.
Well, it just says the next time. It doesn't say every time for 1 minute.
Well, from what I'm seeing is that it does.
He just can't become invisible for
1 minute.
or whatever.
Okay.
I'll get the bonus damage one time.
Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. So, yeah, you chop into him again, and he's got some pretty deep cuts on him. He's looking somewhat hurt. All right, and it'll be your turn, right? Any movement?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. So he's actually going to take a swing back at you.
Bring it on.
And misses completely, and he'll attack again and misses again. Son of a bitch. All right.
Hey, I got him.
Okay. This guy.
Oh,
You see how many
David.
goblins are surrounding us? I'm like, oh no.
All right. So this guy's gonna take a shot at you, and misses Jules,
As he should.
as they apparently all do. He's gonna move up to here and take a swing at you, Damien. nat 20.
Nice.
Give me that good old damage. Give me that.
Yeah, you'll take 12 points of damage as you see this goblin kind of parkour itself up on top of this mound and take a swing at you, slicing right in between a little hole on your shoulder, just cutting in deep.
Look at him and go, not impressed.
Okay. Perfect, as you should. He's going to take a shot at you, Jules. And hits. Doing 3 points of damage. That's to you, Jules.
3.
Yep. The next one, he's actually going to move out of the way and start trying to flank. And this guy's going to take a swing at you, Jules. Probably not. Nope, he doesn't. He missed.
Don't even bother.
Okay. So this heavily armored goblin runs up to you, Nernoth.
Alright.
Takes a swing at you. And hits.
I like this song.
Doing 8 points of damage to you. And he'll take another swing at you. Missing completely. That'll be his turn. Next one is going to move up right behind him. Take 2 swings at you. Missed. And second attack, missed. Okay. Nernoth, you'll be up here in a little bit. It's pretty good. You're all cunts, so fuck you all.
You're a fucking wanker.
With a fucking anchor, like that's fucking awesome.
Okay, I have a tactical decision I have to make here in a second.
Alright, Nernoth, your turn.
Oh my god, I can't deal, man. It's so awesome. Jacob, you get like 20 points for this song, dude.
Primo shit.
Fuck yeah. Exactly.
Alright, Nernoth, your turn.
Alright, well, let's see. I got 2 fucking assholes standing in front of me.
Okay.
You said they're wearing plate?
They're more armored than the other goblins you've seen.
I should be able to see what kind of armor they're wearing. Are they wearing plate or chain or...
It looks like it's scale mail. And they have a shield as well. So,
This is gonna be hard. Alright, we'll just see how this goes. I'm gonna swing at one of them.
okay.
I'm so fucking distracted by this song.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking great.
What the fucking anchor?
Shit, fucking pushed the wrong button. There we go.
Yeah, you hit him.
You're all cunts.
In the balls.
Alright, so that's 1d8
If you click on your Sacred Claymore in chat, it'll roll the damage for you. Like what I was telling
All
Justin.
the bonuses. You
Uh,
put all that stuff back in.
no, I'll have to do what Tristan was talking about and do some coding stuff to make it work. But if you want,
I don't mind manually rolling. I was just trying
okay,
to figure out what it was.
yeah, you're good.
Here's value. This is it right here.
Okay.
And then my extra d6 I'll roll separate for the grind damage.
Okay.
There you go.
Hey.
So,
Yeah,
18.
you slice down, and your crimson right, your blade starts glowing from your blue from your ice blood, and you just hit him, and he kind of freezes, and you could see his skin turn a palish blue as he falls over, dead. Okay.
Alright, I get a second swing, so I'm gonna bring it back up with a little wrist twist
Okay.
and try to uppercut him right back through his gut to his throat.
Okay.
See if it works out that way.
Yeah, he puts his shield up as he sees you slice that thing down and kind of cowers behind his shield, and you scrape across it. Okay, you have a bonus action and a movement.
I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna just ready my feet for the next attack.
Okay, Damien, your turn. Oh,
As a
sorry.
Bonus action. I will. I'd like to use that other maledict that I picked up, but it's not in the character sheet.
Is it not? Sorry, I thought I had updated everybody's character sheets. I don't.
Yeah, I picked up that second maledict. It was is that what it's called?
The blood curse.
Yeah, I picked up a second blood curse. I have to look up a freaking person real quick.
The spell sunder.
There you go. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, so that's a reaction, not a bonus action. So you can still do your blood curse of the marked as your bonus action, and then if anybody within 60 feet of you uses a spell that does an attack, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage. So,
I thought I had to like declare my blood, the blood curse, because I can only use one or the other in long rests.
yeah, you can only do one or the other. That is right. So, yeah, so you can either do the marked or the sunder. Yeah. Your blood maledict, you can invoke the blood curse a number of times per short rest, and it says 1. So,
So I'm gonna go ahead and invoke the blood curse of spell sunder. That's what I was trying to say.
okay, so that'll be a reaction. So if anybody does an attack spell, you can do it. So, okay, Damien, your turn.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't tell if my push to talk was working or not. Okay, so I've got a decision I gotta make. I can either run after Shiva and use my action surge to hopefully put her down in a single turn, or I can try to stop this torrent of goblins and hobgoblins from killing both you and Antonius.
Whatever your character would do.
Yeah, do whatever your character would do.
Sheila it is.
Okay. The 2 goblins will take swings at you.
Didn't only one goblin attack me though? Oh wait, that's right. No, yeah, both.
Yeah, it's just reaction stuff.
Have your bard do some bardic bard stuff, Anthony, and you'll be alright, man.
Yeah, both of them swing. One of them kind of hits your back armor but doesn't penetrate. You can hear it as it hits the metal. Okay.
I just want to scream, wait! As I run. And I'm gonna go ahead and attack. I want to call her She-Ra. For some reason,
Sheila.
attack her twice.
Okay. Alrighty. She-Ra.
Does that hit?
Sheila.
That definitely hits.
Shitty chicken.
8 slashing damage.
Okay. And your second attack?
That hit?
Yes, it did. That one, yeah. I can't believe that you almost missed. Um,
How good is
she looked hurt already whenever you saw her kind of turn the corner, kind of hobbling. Now she's looking pretty beat up.
she? Go ahead and action surge.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm gonna use my action to attack him twice again.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yep.
That reminds me, if this turn doesn't kill her, I'm applying unwavering mark with at least one of these attacks.
Okay. Well, it'll be this.
Still up?
Yep. It'll be for this last attack then.
This last attack, I want to try to hit her with the butt of my sword to try to knock her out.
Okay. Just roll a d20 plus your bonus plus 7. You missed. Yeah, so you cut her, and then as you turn your hand around, and you just kind of go swinging wide, missing her. But she looks pretty crippled.
I just want to fucking like stare her down. I'm gonna scream, "You can run, but you can't hide."
Okay.
And for my bonus action, I want to use my second wind. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. So the first one is going to move here, and the second one will move behind. Okay. All right, Sheila's turn. Antonius, you'll be after Sheila. So she is hurt, and so she is going to go kind of all out right now.
Forgive me, master. I have to use that technique just this once.
So in between the two of you, oh man, what is she gonna do?
Whatever it is, she better attack me.
Yeah, she is. She's gonna attack you. Yeah, she's going all out. Okay, so you see this kind of purplish flame go into her hand, and she launches it right towards you.
Nice.
You can roll. You can do your reaction, Justin, if you wish.
Stop
Sure
her
do.
spell.
Sure do.
Okay.
There's the point.
Quickly.
I'm guessing a 12 misses.
My armor?
Yep.
Yeah, I missed my armor.
Yeah, so she pulls this purple flame into her hand and just puts it right towards you and bursts this purple flame out all over you, kind of engulfing you. But you don't feel anything as it just goes over your shoulders, in between your legs, under your arms, as you're standing there.
Jacob, it plays that you roll with disadvantage on spell rolls.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and just take a single step forward and go pathetic.
That's what. Yeah, I rolled it with disadvantage. So she,
Oh, okay.
yeah, she failed completely. She rolled a 12. Yeah. And so the flames don't do anything to you, Damien, as you're just engulfed in this purple flame, and you just are standing there, this proud knight. Antonius. Okay. All right.
Right there.
Where? Ping it again. Yeah. Okay.
30 foot, whatever the biggest I can get.
Yeah. So.
Like probably right around there. Or I'm not hitting homeboy right next to me, but I'm getting a big area over there to the west.
Yeah, you can do it. Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Roll a perception check real quick with disadvantage because it is out of your sight range where
Not
you
all of it.
well the location.
5.
Well, you can see 20 feet, right?
I mean, I'm saying I can see 5 creatures.
Yeah, if you put it here, let me ping it. If you put it here, you won't have to roll.
It's a cone.
Oh, it's a cone. Okay, never mind. It goes right from you and goes 30 feet. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, you're good. They need to take a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Yeah, yeah.
And the DC is what's your spell DC?
What's my what? Sorry.
Your spell DC. It'll be on your Roll20 character sheet. Under spells, up at the top right corner.
Spell save DC.
Yep. It's what?
Just
15.
Yeah. So you cast out this spell and you see all these goblin eyes that were staring right at you with hunger just go wide, and the fear overtakes everything in front of you. every single one of them failed. Okay, so you have a bonus action and a movement.
My bonus action is to yell out, "All these motherfuckers are getting out of here. Let's fuck this bitch."
Okay, and you're
And I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
okay.
I feel like I'm in a good spot.
Jules, your turn.
Crazy.
I just want to say that Justin, I think this would have been our theme song back at Stonegate.
Yeah.
Hangover.
I got a hangover. All right. I was gonna try to do something cheeky, but
Let's
I
see.
think I can pull it off.
Let's see. What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait for a better opportunity.
Okay.
It's gonna be kind of tough.
Alrighty.
Cheeky fuga.
Okay, so
Cheeky fucking wanker.
Hey,
That guy-
Groove.
that
Are you
goblin
chasing that cat?
he's still there. He didn't run away or anything.
Not yet. Not till his turn.
Okay. Well, okay. Getting sick and fucking tired. This goddamn.
I'm sick of all these goddamn goblins on this motherfucking battlefield.
Oh man.
I've had it. These motherfucking goblins in this
I'm casting
motherfucking camp.
Fearing Smite on this motherfucking orc
All right.
right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing at him with the bad motherfucker.
Okay.
Wish. There's no windows. Character sheet.
Yeah, you hit.
Are you sure? Let's crunch some.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me take a look at his character sheet real quick. And
I'd be very scared if his AC was 20.
Hey,
yeah.
alright, so 10 plus 5, that's 15.
Okay.
And extra 1d6 fire damage. Oh, there's another 6 fire damage.
God dang it.
That's
how do you want to how do you want to kill this guy?
Oh man. I'm just gonna swing down at him vertically with
Okay.
a flaming fucking sword and yell, I got a hangover. Whoa!
All right, and he looks up as he burns.
Last words you ever heard.
But you have effectively destroyed that orc, so I am taking a minus for that as one of the bodies that you fought.
Oh man.
As you burned him to a crisp. you
Alright.
you overkilled him. So you have one more attack.
So I'm gonna move up there and I'm just gonna look at him and see if he's got the willpower to even, face me after seeing what he just saw.
Okay, roll an intimidation check. Let's see. Let's see if he can beat it. Then he'll be all right. Nope. This goblin starts peeing his pants as you loom over him, and you see this fear. Now you can do your attack, and I'll say you can roll it with advantage now,
Oh shit.
as he is too terrified to. You hit with that first one. Yeah, and you just cleave this poor, kind of starting to cry goblin as it's just urinating itself. Watching you cut down basically the second hand man of the group.
What a shitty way to die.
Yeah. Alright, that's your turn.
But I can still move.
Yeah, you can finish your moving, and.
So that's 10 feet, right?
Yep.
Oh, look at all these dudes.
Is the dynamic lighting pretty cool, guys? Do you like it?
I think it's
Yeah,
badass.
I like it a lot.
As long as
I think it's
good
great.
for you.
Yeah, it'll work better when there's not as many enemies. So,
I literally can't see anything wrong with it.
I know, David. I'm so glad. Okay, that'll be your turn.
That's because I literally can't see any of it.
Okay. So, so that guy's gone. This guy is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
On the PS Now, you can stream all PlayStation games, even on PC. There you go.
Okay.
Playing the
Sweet.
Red Dead Redemption right now while
This guy's going to come up next to you.
you can stream PlayStation games on my PC.
Nice. What are you using for that?
PS Now,
Misses.
Need to look into that.
Sony. It's like $20 a month. There's a 7-day free trial. I'm fucking with right now. Well, the $20 a month is only if you pay every month. If you do like the yearly, it's a lot cheaper. But you gotta buy it all at once.
Okay, this one right in front of you, Nernoth, is gonna take its attack at you, and rolls a 22, so that definitely hits. And you take 7 points of damage, Nernoth,
Oh hell.
and then
Does it go? Is it physical damage?
it is physical.
Okay, so it'll hit my shield and then 7 point device damage.
Yes. So this poor goblin takes a swing at you, and he hits your ice armor, and it shatters. It just impales him up and down his body, and he just topples over dead. That's hilarious.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Nice.
Okay, this next guy is gonna move up. Or no, actually, you're right there, Jules. Sorry. And he'll turn around and take a swing at you. Missing with his first attack, and his second attack does hit with a 21.
Holy shit.
And you take 5 points of damage, Jules. Okay. God dang it, Anthony.
Get him out of here.
They are all running away.
Go on.
Yeah.
Get.
Yeah.
Come
Get
on
it.
now.
Get out of here. Go on.
Okay. Nernoth, your turn.
Yay. So, the two goblins that were at my rear are gone now.
Yep.
right?
The goblins are gone.
Let's see. Can I reach that?
You sure can.
Yeah.
So,
I
those.
want to go right there.
Okay.
No, I don't. I want to go right here.
Okay.
That way I can get at some of her.
Okay.
Get her.
As you are moving towards these two larger, kind of bear-like looking creatures, and they're both carrying these big wooden clubs. Okay. What do you wish to do?
Fuck, man. I want to take a swing at her.
Okay. Roll that die. You hit.
Wait, does she really have like only 9 AC?
She's got 10. Yeah. You rolled an 8 earlier, Damien, with your butt attack.
Well, I wasn't expecting to land that, so there is the damage, and here is the right.
No, wait. You missed. I'm so sorry. So no, yeah, you're yeah, you rolled a 10. I'm so sorry. I was looking at something else. The bugbears standing next to you have lower AC.
Shit, AC.
Yeah, they got shit AC. She, on the other hand, you barely missed. So sorry. You can roll your second attack on her if you wish.
Of course.
you, you're like just chopping up and down. And she's just standing there looking at you. And she's like, "You're a fucking wanker. I'm gonna fuck you with an anchor." Alright, you do have your bonus action that you can do.
There's not anything that I know of that I can do right now.
Okay.
So,
Damien.
sit
I
here
tried
and
to
laugh.
hit her again with the butt of my leg and knock her out.
Okay.
20 plus 7?
D20 plus 7, yep. And it's basically going to be like an unarmed strike. So you definitely hit. What's your strength bonus?
4.
So you, boom, square into her head as her attention is diverted to the tiefling in the group as he's just swinging wildly and just cutting grass around him, not really hitting anything. And you right into the side of her skull, just boop, and she just crumbles. You've incapacitated her. Yep.
Now that she's knocked over, I'm going to stand on top of her and then take a swing at this goblin right here.
Okay. You hit.
Suck my long sword dick.
Yeah, fuck her with your long sword.
Yeah, you dismantle that goblin.
That is like the max damage I can do with that long sword, by the way.
Yep.
Well,
Okay. You have bonus action.
for my
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, the two bugbears are now roaring, "Rah!" Seeing their master get completely demolished.
I'm about to get fucked up.
So the first one is going to take a swing at you. Does an 18 hit?
No, it does not.
All right.
19 is my AC.
Okay. And these swings just boof, boof, just hitting you on your shield. You can feel the impact on your arm. It's starting to kind of sting a little bit as these hits just clobber into you.
Just leaving the body.
All right. So that was the first one. The second one is going to take a swing at you, Nernoth.
Fuck that guy.
Nernoth, get behind me.
Is he hitting?
Yep.
Is he destroying?
He rolled a 20.
Fucking Christ.
Not a natural 20, just a regular 20. Sorry.
I was about to say Nernoth might be Nergoth.
No, yeah. Sorry. I gotta fix these macros. Okay, so you are gonna take 13 points of damage, Nernoth, as this wooden club just boom smacks you right into your shoulder, and he's gonna take another swing. Yep.
Alright, so first he's gonna take 3 points of ice damage.
Okay.
And I'm out of armor of Agathis.
So you'll take 10 points back onto you.
Ouch.
And does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. So the second attack, the first one, boom, smacks you into the shoulder, and the ice shoots off, and it kind of he takes a step back as he tries to swing at you again, just going wide. Okay, Sheila is gonna be down. Antonia, it's your turn.
Sheila better stay unconscious. I'm gonna give her some fucking brain damage.
No, she's out cold.
I want to run around.
Huh?
Right there.
You there? Okay, yeah, you can move right there.
Oh my, well, mo. Shindig.
Attack that dude.
Okay.
Is Jewel still alive? I can't see him anymore.
You can yell out and see if he responds.
What you want, motherfucker?
Why? Hey, don't roll disadvantage.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
No, you're good.
I left it on there. Roll again, or should I just go by that? Or
The 17 will count.
well, geez.
Okay. Yeah, so your first attack, you cut deep in to the side of it in there. Whoa! Okay. You have your movement and your bonus action.
I moved.
Or your bonus action, sorry.
I don't really have anything to do for bonus actions now.
Your curses, you can do it every turn if you wish.
It said,
Give him that little
at least for my Hexblade curse. Hold on,
Oh,
it
it's
said,
a once
per short
once
rest.
per short rest. Yep, you're good. You are right. Sorry, I thought it was an every turn. Okay.
All good, man. All I had to do was not drink that much, and I could focus a lot better.
All right, Jules, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna run 5 feet.
Okay.
And this is gonna be both my attacks, but
Could have jumped that 5 feet.
I'm gonna cleave these motherfuckers right in half.
Okay. The first
First guy,
it hits.
and that's the second guy.
And that hits. So roll damage for the armored goblin.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. And the other one,
He did.
no, he not dead yet.
What?
These are bigger guys. They're standing a little taller than you are. Um, but you definitely take a chunk out of him, and this black blood just spews all over your blade. Okay, you have a bonus action.
Um. Nah, I'm good.
Okay, Nernoth, your turn. And then Damien, you will be after.
Whatever you do, please don't get between them.
Alright, I'm gonna turn around and fucking swing at this bitch ass motherfucking cat bear thing that decided that it was gonna take a swing at me or whatever he did to me.
Okay,
That's fucking hurt.
he did. He smacked you with that wooden club. Looks
Fuck
like,
that guy.
yeah, you got him. All right, roll damage and add your Crimson Right D4.
It's at D6 now.
Oh,
I
it's
leveled up.
oh cool, perfect,
That changed.
awesome. Now you won't be able to reroll that one, but you cut into this thing, just kind of cutting across its chest, and you can see as a fold of muscle and flesh kind of folds over, and it grabs itself. He's still alive, but he is barely holding on.
Motherfucker.
Just yell at him.
Squeeze on him for that poison damage.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay,
Damn it.
you hit.
Yeah, they only have like 8 AC, I think.
And
He did.
yeah, you finish this thing as it looks at you without fear and just as you slice right through it, cutting right across its throat. Okay, you have a bonus action and a movement.
No bonus action. I'm gonna approach the second one here.
Okay, Damien, your turn.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
That turn order, those other monsters are gone. Or are they pretty much they just fucking took off?
They took off. They're not. You looked like a giant dragon to them.
I scared them.
Yeah.
I went ahead and took my first attack.
Yep. You hit it.
There's just a trail of goblin diarrhea.
Yeah.
That they ran.
You slice right through him, and he's looking pretty damn hurt.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my second attack then.
Okay. And you hit him again. Let's see if you can do it. How do you want to kill him?
I basically just want to stab it into his shoulder and then just keep headbutting him until he dies.
Okay. You see this animalistic side come out of this brand new knight that's right by you, and he puts his sword right into the collarbone of this bugbear and pulls him towards him and just boom, boom.
Just gotta cover my entire helmet in blood.
You accomplish it. Blood and brains and a little bit of bugbear hair.
Just want to kind of like open up my helmet just a little bit enough so I can spit on his dead body.
Accomplished. All right. So you guys.
Go ahead. If we're done with combat, I'm gonna sling the orc over my shoulder.
Okay, yeah, so she's unconscious. You guys, Nernoth, you can pretty much see most of the battlefield. Everybody else is just trying to get a scope of what they've been doing for the fight. And
So we're done with combat then.
yes,
First thing I'm gonna do is just, as Damien slings her over his shoulder, I'm gonna slap some manacles on her just to be on the safe side.
okay.
So,
Now,
And I will start beheading the rest of these orcs and goblins that aren't charred completely.
okay, yeah, you get 8. Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and take my sword and just chop off her hands with a little
Okay.
motion.
Uh,
Put it on her feet then, so she can't run.
so
There you go. That's a good idea.
let me roll a make sure she doesn't bleed out save.
Do we have any torches or anything we can light?
You do. All of you should have torches in your backs.
I'm gonna go ahead and light a torch then and burn her stubs with it.
Okay.
Cauterizer.
Let me first roll. If I roll a natural one, then, then she's just taking 2 damage. No, she's fine. So you cut him off, and it wakes her up. And then yeah, and you burn it, and she's screaming, and you just boom punch her, and
Go to sleep.
so the rest of you guys light torches. You guys see the rest of the goblin camp. You can.
Can we loot the battlefield?
Yep, you sure can. Everybody can roll an investigation check if you're looting stuff.
I'm not gonna be investigating. I'm basically just trying to get Shiva in a position where I can carry her.
I
with
also
her
want to
burnt
frisk
hands.
her to see if she's carrying anything.
Okay.
Be my guess.
I want to frisk her close.
All right, roll with advantage because she's pretty much tied up, as splayed out. You know.
Got her little nubs.
Yeah. Antonius, you find about 30 silver pieces amongst the body of the goblins, and you just some regular knick-knack armor,
This method
weapons.
for looting. Okay.
Yeah. And
There's 30 silver in here.
Nernoth. Sorry, what?
How many? Sorry. How many? I still can't see the Sheila quest. Do we get? So do we have to pick up like ears and
Noses.
or heads?
Just noses. They're gonna pay
Got
10 gold per
8
nose.
Noses.
Mhm.
8 noses, you said?
Yep, you got 8 noses.
16 total because he gave us 8 for the last fight too.
Yep.
Do we need to follow this goblin diarrhea to go those up?
They're pretty gone. You I you.
I know, right?
um,
I'm not down. I'm not down for that.
so Nernoth, what you do find upon Sheila, she's got some strange talismans. Your magic ability kind of hums with them as you grab them off of her. You don't know quite what they are, but you can add. They look like shark teeth. So you have 2 shark tokens on that you've taken off of her. And Jules, you find her larger tent. You can surmise that is there. You see all these charts when you walk in, and some of them look really familiar, like the layouts for Hedeby, the shorelines for the Walpole Empire. You see notes that she has been letters. Can you speak orc or goblin? Okay, so these letters make zero sense to you.
Can I still take them and
Yep.
put them in my pack?
Yep, you sure can. And you find a chest, and within the chest there's 100 platinum pieces in a bag, and there's a book that's written in orc that it just looks like scribbles to you. Okay. Damien, since you are tying up Sheila, you can roll a perception check for me, please. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So you see, after you light your torch, kind of off behind Sheila's tent, this larger leather tent is a tree, and there's 3 bodies that are swinging from the branches.
Go ahead and scream, "Hey, behind that tree! I think there's some bodies."
Okay.
Have time to get up for like 1 minute.
Yeah, we're about to take a break here in a second.
Point at the tree.
You can check out, Anthony. I'm gonna say everybody will need to be back by 10:35. So
Cool. Okay. Yeah. If anything crazy happens in the next minute or two, just let me know.
yeah, just put yourself on mute, and then whenever you get back, unmute yourself. That way I'll know if you're back in or not.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Um. So yeah, you guys see these three bodies swinging from uh, this tree behind there, Sheila's tent. Do you guys want to go investigate them?
I mean, I want to.
Okay.
Gonna go ahead and carry Sheila's body.
Jules, Nernoth, what are y'all doing?
Walk over there and look at the bodies.
Well, I mean, I looted her body,
Okay.
and that's it. I guess we gathered all the other heads already.
Yep.
For the goblins, and I guess now, since it is noses, we'll go ahead and cut the noses off and abandon the heads.
You
We
can.
don't really want to carry them all.
Yeah, it would be you would fill up a sack with 8 heads. So yeah, you
16 heads.
yeah 16 total heads. I mean, you kept the other 8 on the ship. But yeah, you start slicing off. You pull out your dagger, start slicing off. Jules, what are you doing? Did Kevin bounce for a break? That's
I
fine.
don't know.
So Damien, as you get closer to the tree with your torchlight, you can see that one is a body of a dwarf, and the 2 others are bodies of humans. The dwarf is covered in these runic tattoos and scars, kind of all over him. And from what you can see as you get closer with your light, is a hammer tattooed in between his eyes, and it's upside down, and he's swinging around. All 3 are naked. The 2 humans look like they've been defiled. Um, so,
Do any of those symbols on the dwarf mean anything to me?
do you know dwarf?
I do know dwarf.
Okay, yeah. The symbols are religious symbols, and the tattoo. One of the tattoos you do notice is an outcast tattoo on his face. You see basically what kind of looks like they're worshiping a. They're all symbols of the god Moradin.
That's elf or dwarven god.
Yeah, you can roll a histories check to see if you know what that god
Maybe
is.
a religion check.
Oh, religion check. Sorry, yes. Sorry. You are correct.
Normally I'd be all for history check, but
Yeah.
it's literally religion.
You can read the word Morden, but it doesn't have any meaning to you. You've heard it before from some of the dwarves that you've encountered. They've talked about it being the god of death. Um,
I just kind of look over the bodies and go, huh, looks like the death god got his due. Just walk away from him.
and then you hear coughing right behind you
Where?
from the dwarf.
Stare at him and go, you still alive? And dwarven?
Jeremy.
Oh, who's there? I'm gonna go ahead and use my free hand that's not holding Shiva to take out my long sword and cut him down.
He plops down on the ground with a thud. Boom.
Bastard! Just gonna go there and kick him and go, you're not a ghoul, are you?
Oh, son of a bitch, I was trying to die.
Well, you're not very good at it. You gotta use the hangman formula if you want to snap your neck. I can barely hear you, Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy, you gotta speak up.
What's wrong with my helmet?
Give me a second, let me turn it up.
Okay.
Turn your shit
Did
up.
that fix it?
Yes.
Yee.
Cool.
I thought you were gonna play the petite half, the petite elf.
No, I was just, I was just.
It was all a ruse.
It was all a ruse.
But Dad, apparently I have no shit out for those. I'm kidding.
I was a slut, damn it. You're not what I wanted. Where's my cum dumpster?
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my I'm gonna put my sword away and pull out my little water skin and throw it at the dwarf on the ground.
Okay.
Ugh, I'm on a havoc rounds to get at me.
You so yeah, you notice that his eyes are solid white, and he's kind of patting around on the ground. You hit him with the water skin, and it bounced off him, but he's trying to pat around to find what had hit him. You can
Second here.
you can tell that he's blind.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to remember what god I serve.
Okay.
1 second here.
Did I not write that shit down? Did I not write that down? Fuck.
What god do you serve, you pagan?
I know. That's
All
1 second here. I gotta get on TD.
right, let's everybody take a break while you look for that, and then we'll come back to it. Just a 10-minute.
Kevin went for a break like 5 minutes ago.
I think so too.
Okay, bye.
I found what I found and I'm gone. I got all this platinum. Fuck you guys. I'm done with the campaign.
Helm is who I worship.
Who?
He worships the helm.
The helm.
The god of like loyalty and shit like that.
Okay.
Penis.
All right. So 10-minute break. Go on mute if you're gonna bounce out, and then unmute yourself when you get back in. And then.
I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be back.
All right. I'm gonna bounce too for a minute.
Flarpity flarp. Flarpity flarp. So who all's there?
I'm here.
Let's see
I'm here.
See the naked dwarf.
I see your flopping little dwarven dong of like an
That
inch and 1 centimeter.
Dangle. Hey, I'm a fucking grower, not a shower, alright? I like to call it concealed carry. It's ready in a moment's notice.
Like fucking Super Mario. Sometimes it grows ears.
Sometimes.
Don't ask me how that works. That'll piss me as too.
Where did
That's the
Hughes?
answer. Huh?
Who's that person all the way in the far left?
I don't know. I'm about to eat some chips.
Parlay. Me.
Man,
that
going
Dame-
to bed
is that Damien?
early last night. It was so good.
That's Sheila.
Why is she still here? Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
We
Captain
didn't kill
killed
her.
you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought she was just dead and gone.
No, we hadn't killed her yet. I don't think we will. We'll probably take her back for questioning.
I'm gonna go pee pee. Herbie.
It never did say whether or not her nose had to be attached or not, you know?
last week. I'm not though.
Dude, at that fucking McGregor fight, like if I didn't have my mother-in-law's car.
You what? You hit your mother-in-law's car?
No, if I didn't have my mother-in-law's car, because
Oh.
fucking. I don't know why I didn't take my truck. It was on my wife's car. That's fucked up. No, there's something wrong with my truck too.
Yeah, there's something up with your vehicles that week.
Yeah, my fucking wife's car had a water pump out, and then I can't remember what was wrong with my truck.
That was fun, man.
That was fun.
Even when everybody ditched me, you stayed in there and watched that fight with me. That Lewis fight.
I know.
But dude, that was fucking awesome.
Fucking
I'm
loser.
glad you cast
My
I'm glad
balls
you
are
cast
sweaty.
what's it called?
My balls is sweaty.
I'm glad you cast
Donald
fear
Trump
in that
called
last
me
fight,
up.
or we would have been fucked.
Do what?
I'm glad whoever cast fear during that last little stretch there, whoever cast fear, or we would have been fucked.
That was me.
Hey, be alright.
You're welcome.
Still got
I had to make a decision between taking down the spellcaster who was gonna fuck me in the ass, or the goblins who were gonna fuck me in the ass.
Well, if I would have known somebody was gonna get fucking yes, I may not have. That's fear. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It was a gay joke. Is that the? Oh, that's you. I mean, top right.
Huh, what? Twat? Twat?
Top right.
Oh, yeah. Damn ya.
Alright, I'm back.
Up, Kevin.
Alright. I don't know how to change my portrait. I guess I'll worry about that fucking later. Yeah, I poured like all this fucking whiskey with 44-ounce Coke, and now it's just like straight whiskey.
Nice.
Plus my Coors Light.
My wife dropped a bottle of rum, and it, I guess, kind of messed up the lid. But he told her just take it home.
Yeah.
Took one shot of it, and I was like, ew.
What is it? Fucking spiced rum or is it clear rum?
I don't know because it's in a solid bottle. It's Deadhead.
Oh, the fucking the shrunken head.
Yes,
Dude,
yes,
that
like the
shit-
voodoo one.
Yeah. I took a shot of that and I almost threw it because it tasted.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's a cool
So
bottle.
they actually,
You know?
they actually put a human head in it to flavor it.
Probably.
it tastes like soggy water. Imagine what soggy water tastes like, and that's what that fucking
I can't imagine non-soggy water.
The soggiest.
hot dog
Is it
water.
just wetter water?
It's wetter. It's wetter.
This water is too wet.
It's too wet.
I like my water a little drier, please.
That is awesome.
It's like
wet.
it's like 4-year-old dehydrated piss.
It's pretty bad.
Just need powder.
So we decided that was gonna be our emergency alcohol. Like, oh shit, we still have this Deadhead.
That's like fucking powder. That's like Tang.
All right, guys.
Invented Tang was the fucking.
Rachel, give me some piss on the show. I want to make some piss aid.
Make sure you put extra battery acid in there.
Is Kevin back?
Yeah, man.
Okay, okay.
It's like Tang.
All right. So, Damien, you have released this dwarf covered in these runic tattoos and throwing your water skin at him. Realized that he was blind.
And I read Scream by Hell.
You,
Is he blind?
yeah, you just smack him.
Okay, I'm gonna do non-lethal damage. I'm not trying to hurt him.
Yeah. You take this smack, uh, Meriden, and
Not the reaction I was hoping for, but okay.
he sneezes at your attempt. Um, all right, Jules, Nernoth, and Antonius. What do you guys? Y'all have investigated pretty much everything for the site. You guys don't find much more. Um,
We
Jewel,
still kind of know what direction we should be heading, right?
yeah, you guys have your torches out now, so y'all are good.
Why you strike that dwarf?
Look at him, he's completely blind.
And he's naked too, so it's a little cold out for him, you know.
I'm just gonna look at him and go, oh no,
Is his beard cut?
got an outcast brand on his forehead.
Is his beard cut?
His beard cut? Or is it there?
Is
My asshole shaved.
his beard is there.
His beard's there!
Yeah, he's good. Let him up.
So Damien brings back this dwarf, kind of pushing him along with the butt of his longsword, and uh,
Come on now.
he makes it through the terrain pretty easily. Doesn't seem to stumble at all as you're walking.
It'd be better if I gave you a walking cane.
The rest of you guys see now what Damien has basically saved off this tree that was this dwarf that was hanging there, with these runes and cuts all over his body, and these tattoos on his face.
What's up, man?
The fuck is that shit on your face, dwarf?
All right, let me see. Line up, let me feel you.
What kind of prison bitch are you?
I
About
just
to
kind
run a
of,
train on your ass.
I just want to kind of flick his forehead. You see that symbol in the center? It brands him an outcast.
Jeremy?
Jeremy?
Is he feeling us yet?
Yeah, he starts putting his hands out. He starts groping around trying to find your faces. He feels you, Antonius.
Bend down, everybody. Bend down.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a step back.
He feels you, Antonius. Jules, do you wish to be basically felt?
I will stand with my fists on my hips.
Get out
Proudly
forward.
as he feels for my feet.
He-
I'm a dwarf as well. Then finds that I'm nearly 8 feet tall.
The nose is so big.
Somebody's been eating well.
You're so gay, Jeremy.
That's great.
That's funny.
So, sunlight is starting to come up on the east side, and it's starting to get brighter. The morning has finally come as you guys are standing there. Sheila, on your back, starts to twitch a little bit. She's not awake, but she's starting to get there.
Well, you're not brought up a good point earlier. Do we need the whole body? Cut it up a little bit.
No, we gotta take her back. We gotta talk to her. You're talking about cutting up
Okay.
Sheila? Let's at least keep her alive to see if she has anything important to say. If she doesn't, then we can cut out her tongue.
Okay.
Okay.
No more spell casting from this little whore.
So you throw her on the ground.
Take her to the boat.
Take her to the boat. Okay, y'all start heading back to the boat. Nernoth, you can remember the pathway even in the dark. now that it's light, kind of the way back to the rowboat. You guys get in the rowboat and start taking off, and eventually make your way back to Forest. The current from the river. I'm not gonna have you guys roll all these checks again, because
Case scenario, we could just
We
fucking
just
stick the
we just
oars through the nub of Shiva and be like, row.
we just assumed that we kind of row in some circles because get back to the beach.
yeah, it's about 11 o'clock by the time you make it to the boat because of Jules's ineptitude.
11 in the morning?
Yeah, 11 in the morning.
It took all day to row back.
Lunch.
No, so it's still morning time by the time you make it back to Forest. Him, Larry, and Gary are standing there. They throw the rope down, and Forrest, I see you got the horror.
Gonna go ahead and carry Shiva up there and go, we got her. She's missing a few too important things.
Okay, well, I want to take my bounty off of her. Let me take one of her ears.
Alrighty. Want to throw her down on the ground? Is she awake?
She is now awake.
Go ahead and put my foot down on her face to hold it down.
Okay, and he pulls out this dagger, and Gary and Larry kind of run over. Yeah, and they start spitting on her. And he cuts off her ear, and she.
Go on ahead and push down with my foot just a little bit more. There we go. See, was that so hard?
um,
And I just want to turn over my head and look to see if my horse is standing on the deck.
he is completely. Roll an animal handling check, real quick. Yeah, fully healed, ready to go.
Is he brushed?
Yes, cleaned. Your squire was well prepared for your return. So you guys are back on the Force's ship, on the cog, and he's cut off her ear. And now you guys are standing around her, and you take your foot off of her, and she looks up, and she starts speaking in Orc. Do any of you know Orc? Meriden, do you know Orc? I don't know if you do or not. I don't remember. Jeremy? Are you there?
Let me check.
If no one speaks orc, I'm gonna go ahead and kick her in the head.
Okay. So, yeah.
Scream, common!
And she glares at you. You pieces of fucking wanked shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my longsword and go, if you don't have anything nice to say, I guess you won't have anything to say at all.
My master will have his way with all of you.
Just like the way you had your way with me last night.
And
Dave.
she opens her eyes while she sees you. Wait. You were dead. We made sure you were dead. How can you still be alive? Ah, by the curses. What is it that you want from me? You can roll an intimidation check, Damien, if you are going to question her. Or anybody that wishes to question her will have to roll an intimidation check.
Interrogation. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Okay.
I'm not very intimidating.
All we need from her, so I don't know what to ask her.
Damn.
Still undefeated. Most intimidating fucking.
With your -1, a natural 20.
Everything you know is I'd look at like the fucking mask or something.
Well, Nernoth will have to ask
I'm
her.
gonna get in her face and like.
Oh, you're yelling at the
put my
mist.
teeth in the middle of her nose. I'm gonna say, "Speak, bitch."
And she loosens her bowels. You can smell as she's sitting there, and she starts squirming. I was told by the knoll to send the slaves up Dover River to the fortress in the dark forest. Uh, that is all. I get paid after I've taken a shipment. That is all I know. You guys can roll um, a histories check to see if you know what she's saying.
Yeah, I don't know
I just
shit.
realized that we were all getting the same roll.
Every single one of us said no, I have a fucking clue what she's talking about.
Jeremy, you'll need to like do push to talk or something because everybody's reverberating off of you.
Are they really?
Yeah.
How the fuck did I roll the best two slotting and do a +5 to history? Never
Did
mind.
that fix it?
I think so. We'll see.
Hello.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's the roll 20. I got that disabled in mine.
Okay. You can do it in settings. You don't have to bounce out. Um. So Damien, yes, you know where Dover Castle is. You actually passed through it on your way to Hedeby. It's up in the kind of northwestern part. The Dark Forest is actually familiar to all of you guys, and it's by the Dark Mountain, which is the very southwestern tip of Walpole, and that's pretty much all the information that what you can discern from her information.
Did that fix it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not hearing everybody.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and scream for my squire.
He runs up. Yes, yes, sir.
Clean this filth, riches.
Which filth, master?
Just gonna point at the ground. Not you.
Okay, so he starts scrubbing. All right, what are the rest of you guys? So she's sitting there. She's still looking very afraid of you, Nernoth. What? That is all I know. The Knoll. I know he lives in Hedeby. He is the one that sends me these messages. The messages that I kept in my tent. Jules, you get the feeling that she's referring to the notes that you picked up from her tent.
Tell me the name of this knoll.
His name is Nasher. He apparently hangs out over by the merchant dock, over there by the White Horseman. One of my goblins would go there, retrieve the notes, and come back.
Wait, what'd she say? Sorry.
She said that the Knoll's name is Nasher, and it typically hangs out over by the White Horseman. And he's kind of from basically what she's describing is he is the messenger. He's the one who tells her where to go to deliver the bodies when merchant ships are going to be on their way, so that way she knows when to raid, that kind of thing. Antonius, you do know where the White Horseman Tavern is. It's a pretty rundown in the slums tavern over there by the merchant's docks in Hedeby. It's got a pretty good view of the port, and so you can surmise that basically they hang out there, they see the ships start leaving, and then they probably send word to her when the ships are heading out of port. And that's how she's been so successful with her raids and knows kind of the ins and outs of the merchant ships.
We'll be talking with Nasher, but I think we have all we need for you. You're just pawn
better fucking kill me, or I'll come back and rape all of you.
I don't want to go. Don't cut her head off.
Yeah, at this point, I want to talk to her because
Okay.
everybody else has said what they wanted to say, but I haven't said my piece.
Okay, so Jules, if you were gonna
I
chop,
redact my statement.
okay, I was gonna say, Jules, you can chop her head off after everybody else has gotten their chance to communicate with her.
Head off. I have plans.
Nernoth, what do you wish to ask?
What do you know about the changelings, bitch?
What changeling?
Don't play coy.
Are you
And then I explain the story of
Lucy?
Lucy and the demon and the shapeshifters, the lycanthrope-like changelings.
Okay. Right. Let me roll something real quick. See if she has that kind of knowledge. She says, I know about the girl you were talking about. Her master. I've seen him before. He looks like you. But I don't know his name. He's just there when the bodies are delivered. And that seems pretty much what she knows. You can roll an insight check to see if she's lying. Yeah, no, that's pretty much all she. You get the feeling that's all her knowledge. She's a slaver, and her main job is to move bodies.
You'll take us the rendezvous.
And she spits, "Fuck you! No, I won't. The death that person will put upon me is worse than whatever you could do to me."
Gonna decapitate her right now unless anybody
I was going to make her regret saying those words over the course of the way back.
Just looking at her like she's crazy the whole time.
I actually want to grab her by her neck and then start a ray of frost sort of down her throat while telling her to speak.
That's how she sounded last night.
Well, if everyone's done with her, I'm going to take her under deck.
I actually have no intention of hurting her. I want her to take us to the location.
Don't worry, she'll still be alive.
You guys,
Ma'am.
yeah, no, you have to convince everybody else in the group, not me. You don't have to convince me. She's y'all's prisoner, so what you
I want
guys,
her to take us. She said fuck me, but I want her to break.
I mean,
I want her to change her mind before we kill
why
her.
don't we torture her?
That's what I was planning on doing.
That's basically what I'm doing. I am like making her throat icy. Fucking ray of frost here.
I'm
Fuck
gonna
that.
need
Like I'm doing exactly what I want.
God dang, roll 20 or two. What is it? A D6 or something like that?
I didn't want it to damage her. I just
Oh.
wanted it to like
Well,
blister her throat.
you wouldn't.
That ray of frost doesn't damage.
You.
I don't think you can't say that it doesn't damage.
Yeah.
I know.
magic's kind of
Yeah, magic will do damage if you cast it. Now, you could,
killer.
yeah, you could use some of your innate magic ability to, like, cool your hand off to be able to put it on her. I'll say you can do that, but if you try to do Ray of Frost on her, then you'll kill her.
You just fucking bite her cheek, dude. Like rip a fucking chunk out of her cheek real quick.
It's a good
All
thing.
I'm trying to say is that we're probably gonna waste time with her.
Damn it,
Find
Justin.
out all we need to know from
Well,
It sounds like everybody wants it to hurt her, so I'll just let it hurt her.
well, I'm
I'm
not.
not gonna dispute that, but I'm just saying, save some time.
What I'm say, Justin, is that you don't cast Ray of Frost on her. You just basically put like a little bit of ice around your hand and grab her by her throat. You do unarmed.
Intimidation, maybe.
Yeah, you don't do particularly damage to her, because you're not trying to kill her. You're just trying to torture her, and so it would be roll. Well, you rolled a natural 20, so anything that you're pretty much doing right now is going to terrify her. Um,
I
and
want her to agree to our terms and show us the way.
um, I mean, all of you guys, y'all. He's saying this out loud. You guys can say, I know, Damien, you wish to go torture her more. Jules, you wish to just cut her head off and be done with it and try to seek out Nasher, I'm supposing. Antonius, what do you want to do?
Sorry, my wife beside me for a second. What's up?
What do you want to do with Sheila? You
Kind of on the same page, just like getting rid of her, but I'm still open. I'm not actually taking any physical action, but that's my thoughts on it. Like, hey, I vote just fucking kill her.
But we could torture her.
I'm going to say that
I'd rather torture her, honestly.
any of these,
But
any of you fucks
like I said, I
want to
stepped
take
away
her
for
from me, you can go through me, but she's mine.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw my sword.
Oh my god.
You didn't put her down. You didn't put her down, Lucian.
It ain't gonna happen, bitch.
It's a waste of motherfucking time. You guys do what the fuck you want.
What are you
She ain't
little
gonna tell
lives?
you. She ain't gonna tell
What
you.
are you little lives crying about?
I want to look at Nerdoth and go, you got 2 seconds to back down or the sword's going through you.
Uh-oh. Are you gonna take him up on it?
Okay, when you see the turn order count go up there.
Yeah,
Just
this
threaten
is
him.
happening.
It's happening.
This is happening.
Are we rolling for initiative?
Yes, the two of you roll for initiative.
I can't get my character sheet to come back up.
Um,
Fucked it up.
let me see.
Like it refreshed the page and then like my character sheet just disappeared.
Okay, let me see what I can do. Did it come back up? Look in your journal again. Refresh your journal.
No, like the pop out completely quit working.
Reload roll 20 real quick. Okay, well, Damien and Nernoth have drawn their swords.
I never put mine up, but yeah.
Oh, does that mean I get a surprise round?
You didn't have your sword ready, like
Yeah, I did. I
Yeah.
pulled it out to threaten you.
yeah, he pulled.
I never had mine in its scabbard, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you never put it away?
Jeremy,
No, carried it the whole way.
everybody is still doing. It's going through Discord. Jeremy.
That's right. I had to pee.
The it's still reverberating through your Discord, Jeremy.
Is it
Uh,
really?
Yep.
I can't hear it. You seem fine.
I don't hear it either.
I turned him up all the way. Well, now I can't hear it. Okay, he did it. He took care of it. Okay. All right. Nernoth, did you get your character sheet?
No, it's still not working.
That is. What the fuck?
I'm closing Chrome and then
Okay.
just reboot it completely. Hopefully that'll.
No.
All right. So, what are the rest of you guys doing since they're rolling initiative?
I'm gonna fucking yell at him and say, "What the fuck is wrong with you, motherfuckers? Throw your goddamn
Check to see if there's more
I am
spell
And
slots to cast
probably
on
taking
multiple
too long
people.
trying to figure out what I'm doing.
yeah, it's a level 2 for 2 people.
Okay. That seemed to work. Okay. So throw it into chat real quick, Antonius. Or not Antonius, Jules.
It's not in my roll 20 yet. I gotta put it.
Damn. Hold on. I can do it real quick. I have the spell. So that way you don't have to create it.
Yay.
Okay.
I feel like I want to
Now you have it.
jump up and just yell at everybody and just tell him that everybody should fucking relax.
Okay.
Chill out. Grab
Uh,
a beer.
Do we have any beers on this ship?
I don't know.
yeah,
We can go look, guys. Hey,
There's a barrel of ale.
there's some ale.
I don't know if that would be persuasion or what.
Yep, you can roll persuasion. The two of you guys, if you wish to resist his persuasion, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ernoth still wants to attack your ass.
Yeah.
He's pretty pissed.
Uh,
Okay, so
now you can throw command in.
yeah, okay, so we have it in there.
Yeah, it should be in your spells now. Under.
I like that my character's playing exactly the way that I want him to play right
Yeah.
now.
Okay,
Fucking cool.
so the two of you, you're
I'm yelling halt and
Halt.
Yep.
to make them stop doing whatever they are.
So the two of you roll a wisdom saving throw again to see if you can resist the spell. And your DC is what?
It is 14, so Nernoth saved it.
Yep. Nernoth saved it. What are you doing with that, Meriden?
With what's going on?
You put thaumaturgy in the chat.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Okay, so Damien, you feel these magical words come over you, and your sword drops to the side,
Tell me just a halt, drop.
or the halt. Yeah, so you stop moving.
It only affects me for a round.
So
But it takes I mean, it's for a minute, so in that
No,
time,
it only duration is 1 round.
What's the difference in me persuading him to relax and the spell?
yeah, it's only 1 round.
Well, if I get attacked, it's not gonna matter if you tell me to relax or
Right.
Oh no, I know.
Both of them will end.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
well,
So
okay, so all I'm saying is that you haven't started fighting yet, so I have a duration of 1 minute right now until you can do anything. So in that minute, I am just decapitating
Well,
shit.
well, that 1 round. 1 round's only 2 seconds.
well, 1 round, 6 seconds. Yep. So
I'm gonna take
hold on,
my
guys.
kids to bed real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good. All right.
Living room.
So, well, Jules, basically the way this is going to work is that everybody will have one turn to do something before they start fighting. And so you've commanded Damien to halt.
Do I need to roll initiative then as well?
No, I'll add you into the turn counter because, I mean, unless you're planning on attacking,
You're technically trying to cut off what's in his head.
right. So you'll act after Antonius.
Does everybody know what's going on here?
Yeah.
Actually, I do wanna do that. I wanna make the boat start to creak.
Because I'm trying to defend Sheila. I'm the only one.
Like it's
I am too.
The one to do it. I just want to torture her.
like it's pulling apart, starting to break.
I
We
said
both want
she's
Shiva.
mine.
We both want Shiva alive. It's just we disagree on who should keep watch and property of it.
Yeah.
Did I have to roll on that?
Um,
Jacob?
I did say
thaumaturgy?
didn't I?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Nernoth. No, you guys are standing there, and then y'all feel the ship start shaking, and it sounds like it's being torn apart. And Forrest is yelling, "Hey, you fuckheads! Put your swords down and help out. We can deal with this when we get to the port."
I'm gonna walk between them like with my arms in the air, trying to feel around like who's who.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack this duel.
When it is that would be the end of your turn, Meriden and Nernoth. It is your turn. So if you wish to attack the dwarf, you may.
He's stood between us.
So this is the turn order.
I'm not on the
You're not. You should be. You're right under Nernoth.
I don't see myself. I guess I'll take your word for it when I go then.
Yeah, you're right after Nernoth. So the turn order is Nernoth. He rolled the 6.3, a 1-3. You rolled the 4, and then
You roll initiative.
it'll be on your character sheet. But because they are initiating combat between each other, everybody else kind of fell into the turn order. So Antonius is after Damien. Jules, you are after Antonius, and Meriden, you are after Jules. So
I can see Antonius, me, and then Meredith. I don't see Damien or Nernoth.
let's see. Okay.
You actually attacking the dwarf?
Okay, now I see
Yeah,
Nernoth.
he stood
There we go.
between us. Supposedly his position is in between us.
Yes, he is in between the two of you.
But I'm not hitting him. I'm gonna go ahead and strike him with the back of my blade.
Okay, so you're doing
I'm not gonna do a true bladed strike.
so you're doing a
I'm trying to
non-lethal.
slap him upside his fucking head.
Okay. So, Meriden, you take a smack across the side of your head. You take 1 point of damage. Remember, you don't have any equipment on you. You're still butt naked.
Oh, I didn't know you were adolescent, you little girl. For sure, there's no way that's what you're saying. I fucking whooped you out of that shit.
Is it my turn now?
Well, Nernoth still has one attack that he can do. He can take a non-lethal smack and then one more attack.
That tough punch.
Actually, for the duration of my second attack, I want to shout at this fighter here.
Okay.
You can have her when I'm done.
And that'll be his turn. Damien, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna stare at him and like you made your choice. Go ahead, hit him with my longsword.
You hit him. You take 9 points of damage, Nernoth.
And I hit him again.
Okay, you definitely hit him. And you take
How good is he looking?
6 points of damage. He's looking pretty beat up.
So that's 15 in all. I'm gonna go ahead and take my action surge.
Well, you've already spent it.
Did I already use it earlier?
Yep,
Can I
you.
take a short rest?
Nope.
No, you haven't done shit.
Yeah, no short rests. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be the end of my turn then.
Okay. Antonius, it is your turn. You fuckers. You.
My team's better. I'm not trying to kill you.
You
What's
guys.
going on? Why my fucker? What happened?
It's your turn.
I told you I had to take the kids to bed real quick, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. No, it's okay. It's right back around to you now. So,
Okay, perfect.
Everybody's fine.
so basically,
Not much.
Nernoth back smacked the dwarf with the back of his blade, and then yelled at Damien, told him, "You can have her after I'm done with her." And then Damien took 2 slices and cut into Nernoth pretty good. So he's not looking too hot.
Good, guys. Jesus.
You made the choice.
I feel like I want to try again to like persuade everybody to calm the fuck down. What else am I gonna do in this?
You do have that one spell that you did against the goblins. Yep.
I thought about that, but I'm like, I honestly thought about like, are they what gonna jump off the boat and fucking drown? Like, what's the heck?
No, they won't.
I mean, Narnot's wearing. Aren't you wearing medium armor?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll drown, but I'm pretty sure Narnoth won't make it.
Can I try that again though? Like, who's all
Damien and
upset at the moment and fucking
Dam-
going at each other?
Damien and Nernoth are
It's
going.
still just them two. I
Okay.
want to try again. Persuade them to call the fight again.
Okay. Well, how are you gonna persuade them?
Dudes, seriously, what the fuck? Calm down. You guys are friends. You're best friends. You love each.
I barely know you people.
It's true.
You guys can take the you guys can take the persuasion without him rolling it and you guys rolling it. It's up to you guys to decide how you want to continue.
That persuasion shouldn't work at all because I don't know these people.
I didn't think of it in that sense. I just thought of it in the sense of, look, what are we gonna accomplish here? Like fucking doing this. Nothing's gonna happen. We're all just gonna end up pissed off and killing each other. Everybody is. We're gonna kill each other.
Oh no,
It's like, oh, one person died and we're all fine with it. Like I don't want.
Please kill me. Dwarf, quiet.
If you want to bypass that, then I will roll. It's fine.
Cray, no, they get the choice now. Cray is gonna run up between all of you and jump off of the boat and drown himself. You fuckers, stop fighting! And you guys stop it! Just leave him alone! Just leave you! You guys stop being so cruel! I don't know if that convinces you guys to stop fighting, but Kratos just committed suicide.
I'm just gonna kind of let my sword sit, drop to the ground, just stare over the edge and go, what?
Nernoth, what do you wish to do?
Yeah, that was
Did you hear what I said, Nerda?
Well,
I'm really angry that he struck me, but I'm not gonna act on it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna try to kill me.
so basically, Kevin, I was going to see if killing Kratos would defuse the situation, which it seems it has. So, you guys put your weapons down, and Forrest kind of hobbles over. All right. Did you little Boy Scouts have your fucking fun? If you don't mind, I would like to get back to port. Gary here can take Sheila into my quarters. She will be there, and you can perform your whatever the fuck you want to perform, while the rest of you fucking help me and Larry out.
Fuck and help you and Larry out.
Yes.
Humans and their bill.
So
Find one. What do you know of running a ship?
What is this shit?
You motherfuckers want to go down there and torture her ass. Fucking fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get her asses back to port so we can do something productive. You pieces of shit.
I'm just gonna go torture her.
Tag along for the torturing.
Naranath, are you going to take her down below to torture?
No, I'm done with her for now. As long as they don't kill her, I don't care.
Okay, well...
We're gonna kill her. We just argued over who was gonna get to
Y'all are communicating this to each other. So Damien is saying that, laughing, like, I wasn't going to kill her. I just wanted to take her below and torture her for information.
I mean, information, fun. I mean,
I
really
just
one and the same.
I'm
want
going to
torture.
start like an advanced blood magic spell for killing him specially.
we will work on it.
You want me to do you what I did to Sheila, alright. You don't want me.
You don't know about it.
Yeah, he d-
You can't be meta.
he's doing it in his
All
mind.
you do is just sit down in quiet and think of a way to boil your blood out of your
But if I survive, I could have got rid of it.
You.
Oh shit.
All right, so Damien heads below with Antonius and Sheila, and takes her into the cabin.
Bad guys.
And Jules Force turns to you. Well, Dragon, you did well the last time. Why don't you jump on the other ropes with Larry there and start putting us into the headwind?
Yeah, I'll see what I can fucking do.
Okay,
I
roll
promise nothing, but
roll an athletics check with advantage because now it is light and you can kind of see what you're doing. Um, Nernoth, you sit down there at the back of the ship and you are just meditating, finding the cruelest way that you can possibly kill Damien. Uh, Meriden,
I also want to heal if I can.
well, y'all will take a rest on the way back. It's a day's travel to get back to Hedeby. Sorry. Um, Meriden, Larry comes over to you. Dorf, can you see?
What the hell do you think?
No.
I'm like looking to the left, looking right at me. The complete opposite way of wherever he's standing.
Okay. He puts his hand on your shoulder. He's like, "How about to take you below deck so you won't be in the way?"
I'll make my own way. Don't need Get your dick skinners off me.
So
That might answer yours.
he said he backs off and starts grabbing one of the ropes and helping you out.
Fucking invited Watto into this, like, holy shit. Technically, I designed it. Oh, he sounds like fucking Watto from the Phantom Menace.
No, Watto's got more of a Jewish thing going on.
Yeah, exactly. You sound like a fucking Jew.
If there's one thing I don't trust more than half, it's human filth.
I'm not a human, you fucking retard.
So
Where's
I want
the offspring of demon and human cast out, rejected?
and as he's screaming this, I want you Nernoth and you Jules to roll a perception check.
Those insults are cutting deeper than my sword ever could.
So yeah, Nernoth and Jules roll a perception. Yeah. You are too focused to even hear what he says, and Jules, you are pulling on those ropes. Okay, so Damien and Antonius, if Anthony's not back yet, Damien, okay. You guys take Sheila down to the captain's forces cabin, and she's kind of looks at the two of you and you're like, well, that was fun. You got any more fucking exciting things for me?
I'm gonna yell at my
Yeah,
squire.
that's a
The
fucking
new claw.
Do what?
Somebody should pull out a raging boner.
Are there rats on this? I need a bucket and a claw.
You can roll a perception check. See if you notice anything. Nope. You don't see any rats.
Well, dang it.
Was I supposed to roll
I had a
perception?
really good idea.
No, not you, Meriden. Meriden, you do make your way successfully down into the crew quarters without any help, and you just barge into one of the cabins, and sit down and meditate. So, Damien, what did you scream at your squire?
I screamed, I need a bucket and some claw.
I'm gonna run the restroom again.
And you hear this on the deck. Yes, yes, sir. And he.
Start pissing on the closest wall too.
Okay. Antonius, what do you wish to do?
I wish to ask you a question first.
Okay.
So he technically has like 0 hit points. Like any little bit of actual damage will kill her.
No,
Or how's that work?
when you're doing basically like an unarmed damage to her, there's a term for it. My mind's going blank. You aren't trying to kill her. You're just beating her up, so she's not dying.
I mean, if you have the feeling of it, apply that to her, then just beat the shit out of her. Personally, I prefer
Okay.
waterboarding.
Well, I think I just wanna. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. I'm down. Whatever
And
you
then
want to do,
after the
but
waterboarding, I was recommending we find some tools and extract your toenails.
well, I wanted to start with something else first. Is she already
Okay.
restrained by
She
something?
she is restrained. Yep, she doesn't have hands
Okay.
anymore, but she is restrained.
Damien, would you mind grabbing her head like in a vice, fashion, squeezing it?
Sure. Should I go ahead and start squeezing her head?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried where this is going, both in character and out of character.
Okay, I'm just gonna take my dagger in one hand and my
Oh,
two fingers in the other. I'm
Okay.
gonna pull up on her left eyelid,
Okay.
I'm gonna make
slice
my
it
way to
off,
Jules.
Slice her eyelid
and
off.
then yeah, and then I'm gonna do the same to the other one.
What the fuck?
She
You're a bard, man.
she screams.
torture.
She screams.
Right the tip of your
I
Cutting her eyelids?
so
Yeah, man. That's fucking
And
brutal.
for for
just want to let her know. I know that. Hey, I know that it didn't hurt that much, but this is just. That's what I'm gonna leave that at.
all right. So for the rest of the torture session, we'll say that you guys torture her. You can just ask me what questions you wish to ask her, and I will give you relevant information to it. But I do
Hell
wa- I do want both of you to roll intimidation checks with advantage. Um,
Perfectly balanced adult.
mhm. Yeah, yeah, and you guys are going to be able to get any information you want from her. So what
Can I
questions?
just ask the question while I waterboard her?
Okay.
I honestly don't really know what questions we want to ask
Just
her.
ask her whatever then. What's her favorite color?
You just did for the torture.
Yeah, just follow along.
You guys are
Torture.
sick as fuck.
I'm honestly just in it for the torture.
You guys are evil.
Okay, me too. I'm gonna jump to the deck
I'll
and
go
go, hey,
kill a man over this.
hey, everybody, come down here.
Everyone
Just
get your pound
fucking-
of flesh out.
And Forrest's like, I need two of you to help.
If you want to know something, come find it.
Well, you have to ask her. You wouldn't be able to bring them back down.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask Sheila if she's a wizard or a sorcerer.
She informs you she's a warlock.
I would be like, oh cool, what being did you sell your soul to?
Uh,
Between waterboards.
she tells you Vorkoth,
I'm gonna go, what the fuck is Morkov?
her master.
And
Doesn't sound so familiar.
Yes, you know who Vorkoth is. It's who Balnar serves. He is a demon.
Evan, you have a handle Vorkoth, don't you? Am I tripping? Anyways, go ahead.
No, you need to ask her questions, Antonius. Like, yes.
you wanna hold her head down, I'll remove her toenails while we ask her questions.
Okay. I'm holding her head so you can get her toenails.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just using a pair of pliers.
So-
ripping them off.
All right. Antonius, what questions do you wish to ask her? I'm gonna give you guys like 5 more questions before she passes out, and then
I just want to ask her if she can teach me anything about the warlock class.
no, she can't.
Not while she's fucking going crazy, I guess.
No. Okay, you have 4 more questions.
I'm done with her.
Do I have any more questions for her?
You can ask questions. You have 4 more questions, Damien. It's between the two of you.
Nice,
I'm
I'm gonna
good.
ask what color my eyes are.
She tells you fucking red.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to rip one of her tusks off after she says that.
Okay. You have 3 more questions. If they're not, if they're not gonna be, if they're gonna be just asking her random questions, yeah, then she passes out. So,
She can go ahead and pass out.
okay, well she passes out.
She's gonna go ahead and try to fist bump Antonio.
Hey, I'm gonna make my way to Jules.
All right, so you come back on deck
Double, my
It-
hands in the air.
and you stumble towards him, and you are now standing in front of Jules. And Jules, you kind of like are pulling on the ropes, trying to make sure that the the sails are staying full, and you just look down and you see this naked dwarf standing in front of you again. And
What do you want?
Look him right in the eyes.
okay,
Lizard man,
What?
tell you what you want to know for 25 gold pieces.
What is it you think that I want to know?
It is what I know you want to know. Something I acquired from Sheila that nobody else has.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just gonna fucking tell me something random, just willy nilly.
for
I ain't
well,
gonna pay you for that. Fuck
Not
you.
willy-nilly, it's 25 gold pieces worth of knowledge. That nobody else can tell you.
Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my face.
Alright, if there's anything I don't trust in this world, it is dragon. If there's anything I trust less, it is half dragon piss breed.
and he walks off, not stumbling, nothing, and walks back and goes underneath into the second deck.
I don't think he's an exit line.
Okay, so the rest of the day goes by pretty smooth. There's no bad weather. She's out. You guys finally make it back into Hedeby,
Yeah.
and we can call it a night if you guys wish, or we can continue.
Yeah, I'm down to call it.
Yep.
That's fine with me. I mean, it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down to call it.
Someone's playing Call of Duty World at War.
I'll be sensitive to your wishes, but I would keep continuing if it were up to me.
I mean, yeah, I'd like
have
to,
no,
but
I've
I'd
had
like.
no problem continuing if I didn't have to get up, but I do.
I
Yeah.
unfortunately gotta go meet someone for something. Otherwise, I'd love to be
Sex, blowjobs,
Yes, obviously.
drugs.
Go to Walmart and help them move a giant arcade machine.
Oh, nice.
Enjoy your sex and blowjobs.
Yeah.
Guy who tried to kill my character in Marvel.
Alright. Feel any better out here playing
See you guys
my
later.
character?
All right, see you, Anthony. Thank you, buddy.
See ya.